Hello everyone, how's it going? I am back again with another pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be about who or what are you attracting into your life currently in your energy and why. I have 5 options. You guys know the drill. Observe the numbers, the stones, see what calls out to you. Now while you guys do that, I do have a couple of announcements I want to make. It's only $1 to support me on Patreon, and I do readings just like this one every single week. Also, I have a lot of other things going on. You guys can just check all my links below. You can follow me on Instagram, QueenAliceLove, for updates on everything I have going on. I'm also selling Oracle decks in my Etsy shop as well as other things. So check out all the links if you're interested. All right, let's just hop right into the reading and find out who or what are you attracting into your life and why. All right, let's get started. Okay, pile number 1111111. Let's get into it and let's see who or what are you attracting into your life in the current energy. I actually channeled some messages to go along with it, so I'm going to pull a few, then I'm going to get started. Feeling lighter. So pile 1111111, I'm definitely getting a really good energy coming from this pile from the jump. I feel like you guys definitely went through some sort of dark night in the soul or cleansing the last couple of months or even years, and you're definitely feeling a lot lighter, a lot brighter. I feel like you guys are finally seeing the truth about certain situations and people. Like you're getting clarity on why things have happened to you in the past. I feel as though a lot of you kind of got out of like a victim mentality or just feeling like things weren't working out for you. A lot of you guys are just kind of releasing negative toxic patterns, people. I feel like you guys are just doing your own thing and it's really working out for you. I feel maybe in the past you guys probably were super stressed about the direction you're going in, or maybe you are currently, but I feel like that's about to change. I see a lot of clarity coming into your life and you guys are actually going to start achieving more too. So I feel 11111, you're feeling lighter because you've done a lot of work on yourself. With the Justice card there too as well, I feel a lot of good karma. There's overall good energy here. I feel that mostly this is the reason. The reason is, I should say, because you guys are following your divine guidance. I feel like that's the main reason why things are working out for you. Like you guys really are following your own intuition and has led you to this new beginning. Even when it was difficult, you guys still followed your intuition, pulled through and persevered. And I see that things really are going to be working out for you. We also have the safe home and stability. So 11111, you're definitely going to be feeling like everything is stable in your life, like almost like at peace. And I feel 11111 is definitely because you worked up yourself to this point of stability. It's not always about money and finances. It's also about how comfortable you are with yourself. And also a lot of you guys have just worked on healing aspects of yourself that caused you to stress. So I feel 11111, I'm not saying things are going to be perfect, but I definitely feel like you're not going to let little things bother you like you used to in the past. Like you definitely shed a part of your ego and a part of yourself that feared the future. So I feel 11111, a lot of optimism coming this pile. Like you guys are really going to feel like you could face the world in a way that maybe you did not feel like you could in the past. Let's see what else. Relaxation. Yeah, this goes along with what I was saying. Pile 11111, I feel like you guys are my go-getters, my workaholics, my people. You guys, just like myself, have a hard time taking a break and relaxing. I had to force myself to take a break, take a vacation. That was really hard for me. This is probably the longest I've gone without posting anything, and I just posted on Patreon yesterday. I'm back into the hustle, but by the way, it's only $1. You guys can support me on there if you're interested. But, you know, it's really hard for me because I am kind of a workaholic, just like you guys, but I really also enjoy what I do. So 11111, you guys might be my visionaries and people that work with purpose. Sometimes you don't realize how much you're working because you really are enjoying what you're doing or you really feel purpose in it, but you still need a break. And 11111, you guys are also my light workers and my healers and my leaders. You take on a lot of people's energy naturally. So I feel like you guys kind of released people in situations that were causing burden on your energy and draining you a little bit more. So you're going to be feeling a lot lighter. But if you guys have been working on, like myself, actually taking breaks and vacations, it's really working out for you because your energy is lightening up a bit, and you're going to find that you're doing your tasks you need to do a lot easier and better because you're not so stressed or overworked. Also, pile 11111, I just feel like you guys are also seeing the truth in a lot of situations. So like I said before, if something goes wrong, you're not like over analyzing it or being hard on yourself. You're being easy on yourself in a way where you're just like, okay, yeah, I get the lesson. Let me just move forward from it. Or you're like, okay, I'm not going to make the same mistake again. Like I'm getting this energy of 11111. You're understanding the lesson, so you're not making the same mistakes. If something doesn't go right, you learn the lesson and you're moving forward. And I love this energy for you guys. It's definitely an energy of being in alignment. You guys definitely are on the right path for sure, even if sometimes it doesn't feel like it. This is where you're headed. I feel like the right step is going to be made clear to you if it hasn't already. Respect. Okay, pile 11111, you are demanding respect in your energy. I'm not surprised that Queen of Pentacles there. You guys could be earth signs or fire signs or have Libra or air placements as well. But it's not even about your placements. It's about the fact that you have built yourself up to a place in life that people just have to respect you. And of course, 11111, you can't tell people how to treat you, but you can also teach people how to treat you and decide for yourself what you're going to tolerate or not. And I get this energy of you guys just basically saying to people, like, I'm not putting up with that. I was definitely talking about this yesterday in my Patreon reading I just uploaded. Like, the Pile 111 people were going through the same notion, so you guys might be some of the same people. But if not, I'll explain. Like, you guys are realizing that you are a leader and you are the type of person that needs to go your own way and do your own thing. And 99.9% of the time, you know what you're talking about because you guys follow your intuition. So you're not letting anybody push you or lead you into situations that aren't in your benefit. And I see with the Six of Wands there, you're going to keep achieving because you just got rid of stagnation and stagnant people around you that were probably pushing and pulling you in directions you didn't want to go in. And I feel you guys definitely got your fire back as well. And if you haven't yet, you're definitely going to be. I got a lot of clarity in this energy. And 1111, people can't help but to respect you because you live by your truth. And I feel for this pile that you guys naturally just get respect because of the way you carry your life and the way that you guys are just really real. Like with the Justice card there, I feel like you guys tell people the truth, you're honest, and you definitely have this energy where people may not always like what you have to say, but what you say is raw and it's real, and they'll come back to you and be like, you know what, I respected when you said that to me because it was true. And you guys are not here to be the most popular, you're not here to be right, you're just here to live your life, your purpose, and also take care of yourself and your own. I feel 1111 with a safe home there, especially if you care about like your family or your friends, or if you have pets or children, doesn't matter. This is also a sign that you're going to feel like you're taking care of your people and you're going to be feeling really good about that. You guys may have Cancer placements or 4th house placements because I really feel 1111, you guys may be the type of people that if you're not feeling like you're doing a good job looking after yourself or others, you may feel down on yourself, but you guys are doing a really good job. Even if you're just looking after yourself, but I feel 1111, even if you live alone, you're definitely the type of friend that people rely on and your angels respect you for that. I feel 1111 that you're headed towards this new beginning because you cleared house people that didn't respect you. And that's another way of gaining more respect because some people just never are going to see you in the light that you deserve. And that has nothing to do with you. There's plenty of people in the world that don't want to see how far you've come and how much you've achieved. And it's best just get rid of those people if they're never going to respect you and who you've become. Because 1111, I talk about this a lot, but you guys definitely have upgraded yourself a lot, especially since where you've come from. So you may have left a lot of people behind. And a lot of the time when you grow so much, it makes people uncomfortable because it shows them how much they haven't grown. And 1111, I get the sense that you guys definitely have grown a lot the last years and on your spiritual journey. You guys probably are not a beginner to spirituality. And even if you are, you've definitely worked outside of that realm, just becoming the person you're meant to be. Keep in mind though, like not everyone who's on a spiritual journey is actively like watching pick a card readings or just reading about spirituality. There's plenty of people that I meet that are very into self-development and they do it in their own way, especially like masculine energies too. And I was explaining to that on Patreon a little bit that, you know, when it comes to your soulmates or your friends, like not everybody you meet is going to be heavily into spirituality, but they can still be in this energy. And I want to say that to you guys because you guys may have met a lot of spiritual people on your path and it's like, why are they still doing the same things they were doing last year? Like they're still stuck even if they're spiritual. So or sometimes like, not necessarily spirits, but you guys get what I mean. Like people that voice all the time being about self-development. I know so many people that post quotes like wake up hustle, but I know for a fact they're posting it from their bed and they haven't moved like all day long. So you guys are seeing through the illusion. Like there's so many people that I meet and I can literally listen to them lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie. And it's like blows my mind that like people live their life like that because you guys don't. And you guys are realizing, wow, not everyone's a straight shooter. Not everyone's real with me. So I'm going to have to, you know, do what I have to do to demand respect here because 1111, you realize that not a lot of people are people of their word. So you guys are probably keeping the people around you that are, even if you had to get rid of everybody. So some of you guys may be standing alone, but I feel like you're going to get a lot of respect coming towards you. But I really do feel if you guys are in business for yourself or you are a career person, I definitely see that things are going to be improving drastically for you in that area because you definitely are just seeing things very clear 1111. The reason also because you guys definitely went through a lot of healing and it probably wasn't easy. A past person living in regret. Okay, wow, we're shifting the energy here a little bit. It's funny that I was talking about, you know, relationships and stuff too, that you guys got rid of people because there's definitely someone here you got rid of that's now living in regret. You could be dealing with the Libra too because I got the Justice card there, but also it doesn't matter. I could pull more signs later, but you know, the Justice card really is standing out to me. As well, I don't know why, but Scorpio energy is standing out to me too. You can have that in your chart. Or, you know, some of you guys just may have like life purposes that involve, you know, 8th house placements or transformations, because I see really like fast transformations that has happened in your life that caused you to be the person you are today. 1111, and I feel like you guys have been through so many rough, fast transformations that you kind of like thought to yourself, is it always going to be like this? I feel like yes, but at the same time, no, because it's like you guys have gotten used to just constantly changing and adapting in a way that it's not uncomfortable anymore. Like, I'll give you guys an example too. Like, you know, my North Node is Scorpio, and I was just mentioning that, you know, and that means my South Node is Taurus. So it's like, and my sun's in my ninth and Saturn's in my ninth. So it's like an energy of like, I'm meant to transform and see new things and travel and get out of my comfort zone. At the same time, it's very hard for me because, you know, Saturn being in the ninth makes me kind of sometimes rigid in my beliefs, and I have to expand on that. But also, if I don't do that, Saturn will punish me. But I also having the Taurus South Node makes it kind of hard for me to get out of my comfort zone. So, you know, it's natural for me to just want to stay stuck, but then I'm miserable. So I push myself, and pushing myself into harsh lessons is also very uncomfortable. But at the same time, whenever I do it, it ends up being very rewarding, and I end up seeing things a lot clearer when I come out of it. So 1111, like, these transformations could be uncomfortable, they could be painful, but when you come out of them, you end up lighter, brighter, smarter, wiser, and more successful. And you guys are actually using the lessons that your angels have sent to you, and you guys are elevating super fast. So I'm not surprised you guys are seeing things more clearly, or you're going to be seeing things more clearly. And of course, what comes along in this pile, what you guys are attracting in your energy, is more psychic gifts and more clarity. And in the past, I've gotten like readings, or I've read for myself, and it says, oh, you're gonna become more psychic, and I could feel it happening within myself. And I used to get really stressed when I heard that, because I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sensitive. How's that gonna work? But I actually found that becoming more intuitive and strong has been working out for me for the better, because I'm actually just using it as a radar to gauge negative and toxic people and environments quick and fast, so I can avoid them overall. And that avoids all the toxicity that comes with being intuitive and absorbing all that negativity when you're stuck in it or stuck in that relationship. So 1111, you're naturally going to be able to read a room so quick and fast, and people respect you for that gift as well, or people are going to respect you for that gift. And I was just mentioning this on Patreon. I definitely think there's an alignment there. So it's only $1 to support me. If you guys want to check it out, like, I definitely suggest that, because I do feel there's a synchronicity in this energy. But if not, I'll just explain it. This is the energy of you guys taking more of a leadership role. Even if you don't want to, your energy is just like the energy of like people are going to be looking at you with respect and kind of looking at you for the answers. Let me see, fear. Yeah, oh my God, it's so funny. So when I shared this message, I thought it was really funny because I didn't want to scare you guys. I put the arrow up there because it actually means that you guys are so elevated that people actually fear you now. It's like almost like 1111, like you guys have the energy of like, it's all love, but if you don't love me, you're gonna fear me, you know, 1111, because I feel like you guys took back your power, and you guys are doing what you need to do to tell people to get away from you if you need to. Like, people are gonna start to fear you 1111, but it's like a good type of fear. It's like they know that if they mess with you and mess with your path, there's gonna be an issue. Because I do sense with you guys that people are pretty sure that you're divinely protected, or if they know you and they wrong you, they're gonna find out. Because with that Justice card there, you guys are very protected, karmically protected as well. Your angels have your back, and you guys keep achieving. So I'm on 1111, even if people don't realize that they brought karma upon themselves by doing you wrong, the evidence that you guys are protected is in your elevation, the way you're glowing, the way you're looking, the way that people have actual respect for you, the way you're achieving. Like, sometimes your success is other people's revenge, but I feel you guys are my people. You don't really want revenge. You just want to keep growing and keep elevating, because I'm hearing success is the greatest revenge, and that's truly it for you guys. I don't feel like you guys have a malicious bone in your body. You're just learning how to throw people back the energy that they've thrown at you, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I used to think that was bad, or felt guilty, like, oh my gosh, should I be sending, you know, I always have evil eye reversal candles going now, so don't even try me. But like, in the past, I used to think like, oh my God, like, what if I said something bad to them, or you know what I mean? I used to be a little bit like too nice, and I realized that I can't be like that anymore, because I know my purpose is here to help people, and if I let people get in the way of that, then I'm getting in the way of helping more people. So I'm willing to send back tenfold to somebody who's trying to hurt me in order to help 10 times the amount of people. And you know, that's just like the energy I'm in right now. We got love there. Like I said, it's all love at the end of the day. Like, you know, you guys speak with love, you act with love, you operate with love, and what you're attracting is love. Like, people are gonna actually love you. And it's like 1111, if they're not gonna love you, they're gonna fear you. And this is gonna translate through all your relationships in life, through work, through love, through relationships, through friendships. I just see that people have this mutual give and take, respect, and they know automatically if they try you, if they do something not right towards you, it's not going to work out for them. And it's not because of even karma or anything negative. It's just the fact that you guys are a reliable, great friend, great person. So it's like only their loss if they lose you. But I do feel 1111, 111 that you guys definitely, you know, may have entered your villain area where you're just not letting people walk all over you anymore. And some of you guys are, you know, not showing any mercy the way you used to, you know. I'm hearing no mercy. It's like, you know, if you get in my way, I'm going to do what I need to do. So yeah, nothing bad here, but just like an energy of taking your power back, which I love. Introspection, and we got revenge. What did I say? Well, yeah, we got that revenge. That's funny. Okay, what's that about? Completion. Yeah, 11111. It's funny because I think part of like your dark night or transformation was kind of getting even or getting revenge on people, and not in the sense of like, oh my God, maliciousness, but your angels really wanted you to learn that if someone is sending you some BS, send it right back at them. This is something I really struggled with and I was really uncomfortable with, because whenever somebody would try me or do something wrong to me, I would be like, okay, like, what do I do? You know, but now I just learned that like, if someone gets in my way, I'm going to send the energy right back, because that's only what's fair, especially if someone goes out of their way to be nasty or malicious. It's like, just like correct them, you know. 11111, I kind of feel like, okay, this kind of energy where like it's like you're standing up for yourself and you're fighting back, like you're not giving up. Like I had an incident, like I'll give an example of 11111, as petty as it is, where like somebody like that I was going to get my hair done from, they ended up like taking money from me, and it wasn't right, so I ended up disputing it because I didn't agree with it, and then I won the dispute, but this person really went out of their way to like dispute my dispute, and so I was like, oh hell no, so I disputed their dispute, and I ended up winning, like back and forth, because it's like the whole reason was the morality of it, because I had been going to this person for years, spending a lot of money, well not years, a couple months, spending a lot of money, and I started to not get happy with the way that this person was doing my hair, and I still paid, still tipped, but I just wasn't happy with it. I felt like they were just doing a bad job, and I didn't really feel respected in there, and they were overcharging a whole lot too, so I just wasn't happy with it, so I ended up canceling, you know, and there was a miscommunication, and I canceled, I guess, 2 days before the appointment, and they never told me about their cancellation process, and then they ended up charging me like a couple $100s for canceling, which I thought was crazy, especially like, you know, being a loyal client. And you know, my friend, she's a hairdresser, and she says that, you know, if something comes up, she doesn't even charge her loyal clients like that, but whatever. The point I'm trying to say is that it's not the ethics of that, it's just because like I felt like it was unfair in that situation, and I never disputed anything before, but I was really upset because I felt deep down this person was taking advantage of me from the jump, and that was kind of like the last sign. And so I was like really hurt about it. But anyways, going back and forth, it was really important for me to like just stick up for myself in those situations, because the old me may have just let it pass, or okay, yeah, I'll let, you know, karma take care of it. But in reality, I had in my power to fight until the very end, and I did that. And it's like, okay, that shows in my power, that in my energy, that I'm not gonna let people push me around anymore. And 11111, you might have the same incidents. Like, I'm not saying be petty and go back and forth with people. That's not usually my thing, but I kind of felt like in that situation, that person was 100% wrong in my heart and my soul. But anyway, 11111, I kind of get that, like, by winning these like battles of back and forth with people that you don't even want to be in, you end up, you know, in your energy, having this energy of like, don't mess with me. And I definitely had a lot of this energy thrown at me, especially last year, and I kept sticking up for myself, and I found when I kept doing it, like, eventually I would win. And I was like, okay, yes, but it's like, I'm not coming after people and being petty. There was another incident too where like I had like mold growing in my apartment, and they tried to tell me like that it was my own fault and I had to pay for it. I'm like, this is not even my apartment, like what? And I kind of like disputed it. I'm like, you guys are lucky that I don't report you to the health, you know, people. And they're like, oh, then they backed down because they were trying to tell me, oh, it's in the contracts, in the fine print. I was like, where's in the fine print? Send it to me right now. But sometimes you gotta like, you know, stick up for yourself and challenge people, because I do feel like in this world, you know, you guys could be so trusting, but there's a lot of people that don't tell the truth, that will try to get one over on you. But you guys may have a hard time, like me, like seeing the world in that way, because you're not that person. But when you stick up for yourself, you're gonna demand that respect, and you're gonna learn how to do it easily, especially for my women out there, even my men watching, but a lot of you guys are women out there watching. Like when you're in business and stuff, you guys really gotta stick up for yourself, because you guys are not supposed to be passive and being pushovers. You guys are my Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, I feel a lot of you guys, even when it comes to, you know, being a parent and running a household, there's times where you gotta say what you gotta say and do what you gotta do to be respected. 1111, like, you know, being a enabler is not good, an enabler of people's negative and toxic habits. So anyway, 1111, you may relate to some of the stories I told, because, you know, I don't want to be in back and forth with people. I just want people to be nice to me. But unfortunately, they started it, so I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna finish it, you know? But I feel like 1111, like that's like the energy I see you guys getting into, where you're like, all right, well, too many people are getting in my way, so, you know, who wants to fight, you know? And I feel that, you know, when push comes to shove, people don't want to fight you guys, you know? I feel like you guys are really strong-minded people. And the only reason why I'm calling it petty is because you guys may sometimes feel it's that way, but in reality, it's just sending people back the energy they send to you. And also, like, say someone hurts you or takes advantage of you. If you don't stand up for yourself, this person may go on and do it to someone else. But now, like, you know, just like, for instance, a dispute thing, now they have in their files that back and forth, like, what if this is something this person always does? Or you might just be able to, like, I feel for 11111, I do feel with this pile as well. Some of you guys may be in legal disputes, and some people may be like, why can't you just let it go? Oh, but I feel like 11111, it's really important for you guys to fight back in certain situations. And you guys, your intuition will guide you on what is the right situation to fight back on and what isn't. You'll feel in your intuition when it's something that you should just let go of. Because I know a lot of people too who fight wars that, you know, they never should have entered because of ego. But this is not that 1111. This is stick up for yourself, and also being in situations where you might be standing up for people that are going through the same thing you go through. So you guys are going to be speaking your mind and not really caring what people think. And I feel that you guys have completed a cycle here where you're on this new energy where you're going to start achieving abundance. Yeah, so you guys are attracting a lot more abundance in your life, because 1111, you definitely had a lot of situations of people that tried to manipulate you out of getting what you deserve. You guys probably have work jobs, situations where you're being taken advantage of, relationships. You guys probably had enough, and that's very normal for my light workers and my healers, because you guys are so genuine that you're so happy to help that sometimes that gets taken advantage of. But you guys are not doing it anymore because you got things you need to do. You learn how to run the game. And that's why I'm sharing all this stuff with you guys, like my last readings about, you know, all this manipulation tactics that people use. I read up on it, I share with you guys, so you guys learn games so that you can protect yourself too, because I want my light workers and my healers to be able to navigate the world in the same way that everyone else can. And sometimes you got to realize, you know, the truth about how some people think, which is kind of sad. I kind of feel like when 1111, people sometimes will think they're entitled to your money, your energy, and they're not. Empathy, yeah. Because a lot of you guys may be like myself and, you know, being empath, you know, I have a Cancer rising. I'm very, very sensitive to energy and people, and I hated that about myself. But that's actually a strength, and it's a gift, 1111, when you use it, because you can actually feel out a room quicker and faster than anyone else, feel out people quicker and faster than everyone else. And my gut instinct is like 99.9% correct. I do have a lot of friends that come to me like, oh, you never liked this person, you were right. And I'm like, I don't try to be judgmental, but sometimes I'm like, I kind of pick up on something, and I'll tell somebody and I'll let it be, and I'll let things rock, because sometimes that's all you really need to do. But also 1111, it's not even about telling other people how to live your life. It's more like, okay, if you sense that a friend of a friend is sending off a weird vibe, you just avoid it, you know, to avoid any further conflict or whatever, you know, and then be there for your friend when they get screwed over, you know. Regret and denial. Oh yeah. There was someone here. I forgot. There's this person here. See, 1111. I feel like you healed so much that, like, the fact that someone was in the past living in regret, like maybe you guys really missed this person when they left your life or something happened here. But I feel like you guys have grown so much that you're like kind of accepted that, you know, they may come back, they may not, but there's definitely someone here who's living in regret about something that happened in their connection with you. So I'm gonna look into that a little bit more and see what's going on there. Got the Tower. Yep. So there was an abrupt ending with, oh my gosh, you guys had a huge transformation. Wow, the Empress fell. Oh my gosh, you could be dealing with an air sign again. See, what did I say? Or just someone, or a fire sign, someone very hard-headed. There was some kind of like disagreement or falling out or truth reveal with the Tower. And this person, instead of like smoothing over the situation, they kind of like avoided you, you know, or something like that. With the 9 Pentacles, and we have the High Priestess, it's like there was some sort of breakup or falling out or truth reveal, something like that. And maybe you guys did rip this person a new way and hurt their feelings, or maybe, you know, this person disappeared. But there was someone here who like definitely shied away from like doing the right thing in a situation regarding you. And they're seriously living in regret, because ever since then, you just seem happier alone. Like you just are thriving. And your intuition is probably telling you who this person is. Yeah, this person wishes that they kind of like, wow, Queen of Pentacles again. They just feel like they really missed out on a great person in their life, because not only you guys are a great friend, but you guys definitely give good advice. And, you know, even if it wasn't like a relationship thing, it could have been a good, you know, networking or opportunity for them to learn something or to grow in a way or another, to have you in their life, or even as a friend. Yeah. But I feel like this person wishes that they build with you instead of like running away from you. And they're seriously living in regret about the way they treated you, because honestly, you guys really made this person happy. You guys are like the sun. You guys are high vibrational though. That's the problem. You guys are so high vibrational that certain people know for a fact they have to elevate to be in your life. And if they don't do that, there's going to be issues, because 1111, like I always say, you guys have things you're here to do. And if people get in the way of that, you probably have no problem cutting them off, or, you know, your angels will expose them for something and then they have to leave your life. And now this person's in hermit mode, reflecting on, you know, what had happened here. Because 1111, I also feel you guys are the type of person that if you don't like something, you'll say it, you'll give multiple chances, but when at the end of the day is something you don't like, you're going to cut this person off. Yeah, 1111, you guys have accumulated so much strength through everything that you've gone through. So, like, honestly, 1111, the real reason why this person has not come back yet is because they're now knowing that, you know, if you didn't deal with BS then, you're definitely not dealing with BS now, because not only the fact of the matter is that you've grown since this situation, and now probably your standards are even higher. Like, they were probably even lucky you even gave them a chance. Like, that's kind of what I'm seeing. They knew it. They knew it from the jump, and that's why they act the way they act. And, you know, a lot of people, like, kind of act in this Five of Swords energy when they feel like you're too good for them. They feel like they got to peg you down or do something to hurt you, but that's not reality. You guys see the truth, and you're like, I don't know why you would do that, because I had nothing but respect for you. I was nothing but real and honest to you, and the fact you would go and try to do something like that, honestly, this person feels stupid because they saw a future with you, but they thought the best way to capture you or be with you is to do something to play games, and it obviously, you know, blew up in their face. We got judgment there, and then they had this judgment moment, and you guys are that energy for a lot of people. The star is there because, like, you guys do have this star quality, and you have this out of this world quality that a lot of people really want to be around. Scorpio, what did I say? I said Scorpio energy here. You guys could be a Scorpio that have been dealing with the Scorpio as well. North Node, I just talked about North Node and purpose. See, 1111, you guys are realizing your purpose, or at least you're trying to move towards your purpose. So you're just getting rid of people and situations or people that don't move with any purpose at all, because that's a telltale sign that someone's not part of your life. Someone who's stuck and stagnant, doing the same old bullshit, or your relationship's not growing, or you're ready to communicate with them something you didn't want them to do and they went and they did it. It's like, come on now. We got the first house there. Yeah, you guys are just putting yourself first, and it's working. Third house there as well. You guys are communicating. You're going to be making better connections. I feel like some of the other piles are going to point more to that, but this is more about your energy overall. Like, people are just going to be treating you with more respect. And also, it's just because if they don't, you're going to correct them real quick and fast. Like, you know, you're not going to give them a chance to have a place in your life from the jump. I'm hearing qualifying questions. Like, when I used to do sales, you would ask people certain questions to see if they even qualified for, like, what you were selling, right? So it's like the same thing. When you meet people, you're going to even see if they qualify to even be a part of your life, to be a character in your story. You know, some people, like, they're part of last chapter and they're not part of this chapter anymore. You know, their character is no longer here and they want to be back in your life. You know, you've been doing the Capricorn, a Gemini, an Aries as well, Aries moon person, or Scorpio moon too. Yeah, there's people who desperately want to be a part of your life. And I feel like, you know, with the fifth house there, you guys are going to be starting to enjoy your life again. Like, whatever it is you're doing, you're going to be feeling lighter and brighter. You're getting a lot of bullshit. And I see with the Mercury there, yeah, because you guys are learning how to communicate better your standards to people. You could have been dealing with the Virgo as well. You guys may have Virgo in your chart where you truly do enjoy serving others, but you just hermit away from people that don't. Oh my God, we got Justice there as well. So wow, again, 1111, I just feel like you guys probably took justice in your own hands in certain situations, and that's what kind of shifted your energy. Like, you know, you're not allowing people to walk all over you. You're instantly giving people back what they give to you, because in all honesty, 1111, 111, you know, you can't be giving everyone all this kindness if they don't deserve it. You just are, you know, working on yourself, growing, and yeah, the justice is there. And I think 1111, overall, what you're attracting is some sort of resolution in a situation you're in that's going to turn out in your favor. So, you know, especially for those that have any legal issues going on, or, you know, like my stories about the disputes or the back and forth, like, you're going to find that things are going to turn in your favor because you're sticking up for yourself. Because if you know something is 100% right and you fight for that, you're going to probably be right, especially when you got the paperwork. And I know some of you guys are, you know, in the legal fields, or there's a lot of paralegals, you know, who watch me too as well, because I actually have a certification in paralegal studies, and I never really used it, but people don't know that, you know? And it's like, all I really learned in that is just to read the fine print, and if you're right, you're right, you know? But anyway, when 1111, I feel like you guys are probably my logical spiritualist, so it's like, although you're kind-hearted, you can tell when something's not right, and if you got the facts to back it up, go ahead and go for it. And again, 1111, this is going to translate to your purpose too, because it's like, you guys may have like strong stances on things, and if you're you know, the fact is in, like, you know what you're talking about, 1111. So I just see you guys carrying that energy through. Yeah, let's see what else. Yeah, and you guys are not straying away from conflict or chaos like you used to, because sometimes you got to go through that energy of change and transformation to make it out on the other side. Let's see. Yeah. Again, I see the person you fell off with could have been born in October, November, or something could have happened there, because I'm seeing this autumn card, or something could have happened during that time period. You guys may be feeling alone right now, like a black sheep, but I feel like you're going to start to see that things turn out in your favor. And again, there's a channel message I have in this pile, but I'm not going to pull it out right now, but I always say it's like, you're not left out, you're meant to lead. So sometimes you may feel like people single you out, or you're a black sheep or a scapegoat for people, but in reality, you guys are the leaders and people that get triggered by you guys because you just do things your own way. You don't listen to anybody else because you don't want to. You know what's right in your soul. And I feel like you guys definitely are going to be, you're getting optimism back in your life, you know? I feel like you guys are my idealists at the end of the day. And, you know, the universe kind of made you a little bit more logical, but you can still believe in a better future. Let's see, the last big obstacle, the final enemy. Yeah, the determination. What did I say, 1111? I kind of feel like if you guys were going back and forth with something, or you did have someone or something going on, or some kind of energy of like, you know, energetic warfare with somebody, you're going to come out on top. But I see mostly it's about you guys kind of battling with this part of yourself that accepted a little bit of people to walk all over you because you didn't know any better. You didn't think that these people were out to get you, but you got smart and you realized that's what they were doing. And yeah, I see 1111 that you're not letting people do that anymore. And you're just relaxed now knowing that you could be in your power. Because I feel like once you kind of like resolve things in your favor or you speak up for yourself, you feel a little bit more relaxed. Sometimes you feel stressed and guilty when you release that because like, you know it's not your fault. When you release that, you realize that like you can do anything. Like I'm a badass bitch. I'm powerful. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for 1111. You guys are becoming very wise. And you've always had wisdom inside of you. I think that you guys just didn't trust it. And I kind of see as well with the communication there too. It is the energy of like, you know, if you guys are in like some sort of group and somebody's like, you know, leading everyone in the wrong direction, you're like, hey, stop. I think we're supposed to go that way. And, you know, everyone's like disheveled, but you're like, I know. And then you can either go that way and some people will follow. You may go yourself, but, you know, you end up being right, long story short. And then people see that and they start following you after that. Like that's the energy I'm seeing. Like you guys end up kind of being right because you follow your intuition and you see the truth. And this can kind of align with any like area of work that you guys are in. I think it's mostly work for you guys, but honestly, it's your relationships, it's your friendship. You guys do carry a leadership energy. And yeah, there's someone here, I guess, from your past that, you know, you told them the truth about themselves and they didn't like it at the time, you know, and I think that they regret, you know, getting upset with, I feel like they got upset with you for like you telling them the truth. But I see there's a lot of opportunity on the way. I just want to know what else they want to say about this person. 7 of Swords. Yeah, maybe you kind of exposed this person for who they were. You caught them in the act. Whatever, it doesn't matter. And they were mad at you and defensive, but, you know, they're just immature at the end of the day. This person wants to apologize. Could be very recent. Yeah, 5 of Swords. I like the energy of somebody who, like, was playing a lot of games. And it could be very extreme. Like, they did something really messed up to, like, they were just being petty, but I feel like, you know, this person, you're probably going to be hearing from them, and I think that's why they're coming through. We got the Emperor there because I believe this is somebody giving you the silent treatment, thinking you're going to come back. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. But in reality, you stood by your word and you kept it pushing. And now this person's like, crap, like, I thought they were going to come crawling back. They were in denial about maybe, like, what you had told them. But in reality, I feel like this person's, like, very stubborn and, you know, they realize that you were right, you know? And this person always wanted to be a part of your life, but it's kind of like the energy where like, okay, well, you're not going to apologize. They're not going to apologize. So stalemate, you know? But I do see that now they're seeing things your way a little bit more. Health. I think your health's going to be improving as well because you're taking back your power. And I feel like you guys just going to overall have a lot more confidence in yourself. We got the guilt there as well. Yeah. Service. Yeah. I feel like problem 1111, your angels still want you to stop feeling guilty for protecting yourself and doing the right thing, because it's like those people did not feel guilty coming after you in the first place. So again, it's just something my good-hearted people deal with, because you guys, you know, you don't want to fight, you don't want to go after people, but you have to at the end of the day. And I feel like it's part of your purpose to find that fire, to stick up for yourself, to stick up for the things that you care about. Yep, authenticity, because 1111, you're here to be your authentic self. So if you don't speak out about things that you feel is not right, and I feel like justice is here. I feel like, you know, you guys could have chose one of those readings where I talked about what you're here to do. Actually, you guys might be resonating with the reading I did before I took the break about your seductive style, which is like, you know, the people with a vision. Like, you guys are like very authentic and organic about, you know, building a better future. So if people don't align with that value, you're going to say something, and you guys are trusting your, like, you are authentic, but I think you're speaking more up about the things that you don't like. Before in the past, you always felt that way, but you didn't speak up because you didn't want to cause waves, or, you know, you respect other people's opinions. But when it comes to your morals and your values, or someone coming after you or someone you love, forget about it. You guys are learning how to speak up. And I think you guys could be speaking up for someone you care about, or this could be about you. Like, you know, some of you guys are helping someone out with something too. Spirit, psychic protection. Yeah. I feel like you guys are protecting yourself, you know? And I feel like this is something that is shifting your energy, because you're sticking up for yourself. And yeah, there's someone you stuck up to, like you stuck up for yourself too, and they're really feeling regret over the way they treated you, and also because they messed with the wrong one. Because again, people may still take your kindness for weakness. Just because you're kind doesn't mean you're gonna let people walk all over you. Yeah, we got the 11th house there. Also, I feel like you guys are going to become a lot more popular. But that being said, it's like kind of like the energy where you guys, because like the South Node 11, it's kind of like the energy where, what am I trying to say? You guys rather have like, okay, it's like, even if it's like people, you're not going to be as popular if you speak your mind, or it's going to upset a lot of people, or stick up for yourself, it's going to cause problems in some sort of organization. It's like, you have to do it because this is the truth being exposed, kind of like that. Like maybe it's part of your purpose to kind of speak your mind about things that may upset a large group of people as well. But you guys will know what I'm talking about for relates to your situation, because I feel like you guys did not come here just to be popular. I mean, it's definitely going to make you popular to be just and amazing, but that's not your goal. Your goal is to speak your truth. And I always give that example too for you guys. Like, you know, when I talk about the twin flame thing, I don't agree with it, even though it's like a very popular concept in the spiritual community. I don't agree with it because I've done thousands of readings, and every single time it ended up being some sort of unhealthy dynamic. And I'll get into that a different day, guys, because I don't want to go over that. But I like to share that with you guys because, you know, there's a lot of people who will still come to my comments pissed off, like, how can you say you're spiritual, be closed-minded? I'm like, I'm not closed-minded. I just said that I personally don't agree with that. And I feel called to speak out about it because I see a lot of people stuck in especially narcissistic, empathic dynamics, or just having people breadcrumb them, and just a lot of delusion being fed in the spiritual community. And, you know, my people here on this channel, you guys are my logical spiritualists. Like, you guys are also very smart. You guys are probably a lot like me, where you actually like dipped out of spirituality more than you like depend on it, like certain parts in your life. But now that you ingrained your spiritual side and your intuitive side and your psychic side, like, I feel like, also, I feel you guys are my people that have strayed away from like organizations and organized religion, because you've seen how that fear has been used in a bad way. Like, you guys don't like when people fear monger, all that type of stuff. So I kind of feel like, you know, at the end of the day, like, I don't really care what people believe in. If someone is meant to be your soulmate, all you really need to do is just keep hustling, moving forward, and they'll come back on your path when the timing is right. You don't need to be watching a bunch of videos about what they're doing, what they're up to. And when it gets into like, oh, my twin flame is married, come on, just let it go. Come on, man. Like, even if it was a karmic soulmate long term, there's no reason to be focusing on people and situations that have nothing to do with you in your chapter, you know? Anyway, when we're level 11, I guess it's the energy I see here, that there's someone here that, you know, that had left your life, and you're like, let me just let it go. They have nothing to do with me anymore. Even though you may still feel their energy, and you may still be curious, and maybe you may identify with some of these concepts. Doesn't matter, guys, but I'm saying you just said, oh, fuck it, let me just let it go. And I feel like there's someone here now who, like, really doesn't know how to come back into your life, but they're going to want to. You're going to be hearing from someone, surprisingly, that it's going to be like, you were right, and it's going to floor you, because I think this person was so stubborn when you have dealt with them, and it could be a while. Page of Swords, yeah. You're doing it, again, air sign or bad communicator, because they've been watching you. Three of Pentacles, yeah. And I feel like you guys are going to be connecting with more cooperative people, because I feel like when you operate from like and collaborate people from a basis of mutual respect, and not like people pleasing or like being afraid people think, you create so much better dynamics in your relationships, connections, friendships, family, it doesn't matter. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of mutual respect going on with like new connections in your life. I keep saying new connections or friendships, so I do think that's going to be improving as well. But you guys should just pick another pile, because I don't want to go too much into depth. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'm going to go up to the next pile. Bye, guys. Okay, pile number 222. Let's get into it, and let's see, what are you attracting into your energy currently, and why? All right, let's see what's going on here. 222. Okay. Very interesting. So 222, I feel like you guys have like a lot of people from your past thinking about you, because 222, I feel like you guys definitely glue up a lot. Like, this guilt, pride energy has nothing to do with you guys, actually, because I was picking up on this energy in pile 111 with one person, like regretting the way they treated the people in pile 111, or you guys watch that, could resonate as well. But with 222, there's like multiple people here. So I feel like you guys, like I said before, are my light workers, my healers, and you do try mostly to operate from a place of love. So you may have lost a lot of people in your life due to their own pride and their own ego. And I feel 222 that people generally feel bad about that. The reason why I'm saying this is because 222, there's certain connections, or even a connection in particular, where somebody sabotaged it, or even wanted to walk out of your life because they couldn't handle the fact that you were looking good and feeling good. Especially, I feel like 222, you guys went through some sort of energetic glow up, but also you guys are just looking better, 222. I'm not just gonna say it physically, and there's definitely a person here from your past that couldn't handle even seeing it. Like, I know that's sad, but it's like you guys have come a long way. I feel like you guys probably have worked on yourself, or are in some sort of self-love transformation, and you glow differently when you get rid of negative, toxic, low vibrational people. Like, it could be very physical, like you guys invested a lot in your appearance, but I definitely feel like it's energetic, and also like where you're at in life. You guys maintain your boundaries, and there's certain people in life that are going to have a problem with the fact that they don't have access to using you anymore like they used to, because that's essentially what it is. People were probably so used to just like having you there accessible that now that you guys have grown and grown, you probably just like love yourself so much. You have a whole lot more attention in your life from people, positive or work going on, or just Pile 222. I feel like it's just like you have so much good things going on around you, or you're going to if you don't feel like that. But I definitely sense the energy of somebody who kind of feels guilty now that they let their pride get in the way, because with the gratitude there, you guys are such a great, amazing friend. I want to say it's a friendship, honestly. You guys are such a friend or boyfriend or girlfriend to this person, because 222, I do feel that even if it was a relationship, you were a friend to this person, like always there for them, picking up when they're down. And I feel like, you know, up until the end, you never really did anything to deserve maybe this person pushing you away, pushing you out of their life. Yeah, I feel like pile number 222, it's like this person didn't care when you were going through grief and loneliness. They only wanted you to suffer, but now they're going through grief and loneliness, and they lost, you know, somebody who they could talk to about that, who always was there for them. And I feel like, you know, with the courage there, you guys really built courage from going at it alone for so long. And I feel like pile 222, you just had a large number of people exit your life because of the changes that you made, and now they have to kind of go through their shit on their own, and they lost a real one. We got love there as well. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Now, I had a pile here of channeled messages. Oh yeah, here they are. It's funny because that was the old pile from like the 111 pile, but I pulled the love card again. So the love channeled card, the love channeled message. And I feel like with the love there, like, yeah, 222, that's it. Like, people genuinely love you. You genuinely love people. There's so much love going on here in this energy that, like, I do feel like there's a lot of people regretting the way they treated you, especially if it's because out of their own ego. Money, yeah. 222, I do sense that there was a lot of people that jealous of maybe you leveled up financially as well as physically, or maybe you guys got more money and worked on yourself so that you can improve your appearance or take more time out for self-care. You know, for a lot of you guys like myself, like, obviously I'm a hard worker, but, you know, I went from like having jobs where I scrubbed floors and toilets and worked and went to school like 12-hour days, and like, you know, most people don't really see or appreciate that struggle. Like 222, it's like, you know, I'm always I'm hearing that channeled message, but Iggy's I made a channeled song. She says how many floors I had to scrub to make it past where I'm from. Like 222, like, I feel like you guys have been through a lot, and it's like to have a friend or someone close to you know that about you and then kind of turn on you for no reason, it's really hurtful. So 222, I feel like you guys have gone through that, and now there's someone here who feels kind of like guilty about that, because they know for a fact that whatever it is you achieved or how good you look or how great you are now is only because of how hard you worked. And people may not know your struggle, but this person did, which is, yeah, opportunity. By the way, 222, all that aside, you guys have a lot of opportunity and money coming in, a lot of good things coming in. But yeah, I do sense that 222, there's an air of sadness even in your energy about the fact that certain people couldn't want to see you succeed. Certain people turned on you that you thought would always be your friend. Certain people know what you were going through and still didn't give an F, but all of a sudden they want to act like you're the bad guy, even though you probably were that friend for this person or these people. And yeah, new friends. Okay, yeah, so that's good, 222. So the good news is that you guys are attracting new friends. And it's funny that I always say that every pile transitions to the other one these days, but 111, I was literally just saying, I feel new friends coming, but I'm gonna go over to the next message. And 222, there we go, new friends are on the way, new opportunities, money. Like 222, you guys are the type of person that's always there for people, always encouraging people's growth, always encouraging the good in others. So there's people out there for you. So if people are falling off your path left and right because you're growing and you're just working on yourself, there's gonna be people out there that respect that too. Because 222, I'm noticing like a shift in energies when you kind of grow and elevate. Okay, naturally, let's talk about, like, there's a few things going to my mind right now, but when you elevate, like, or work on yourself, or when you're naturally a busy person, you don't really have the time and energy to be like codependent almost. It's like you guys just got to work and got to hustling, and you kind of release codependency in that way. And then you may have had people in your life that were used to you just always being there for them, catering to them. And it's like 222, you're like, I'm not going to apologize that I couldn't call you today. I had an 8-hour shift. Like, I couldn't get to my phone, like, you know, or whatever. 222, it's like, I can't apologize for the fact that I can't hang out. Like, I'm not feeling very well or whatever, you know, like 222, it's like, you probably have people that made you feel bad for like the things that you had to do to get ahead. And it's like those people just wanted your time, your energy, your attention. But you're going to meet people that also are busy doing things or whatever it is, have a lot of good things going on, or understand your need for privacy, safety, whatever it is, to 222. Because I like to talk about this a lot. But, you know, being like someone who is like highly empathetic and has a lot of intuitive gifts, you guys most likely do as well. I get drained very easily, so I have to have friendships, relationships that understand that, you know, if we go out, can we change location? I'm not feeling really good here, or, you know, I'm very sensitive to energy, so I have to have friends around me be like, all right, well, I'm not feeling this vibe, but I'm gonna go home. Is that okay? You know, you safe, or you want to come with? You know what I mean? Like, people understand or sometimes I can't go out. Tonight I'm drained. Like, not everything's a personal attack, right? 222. Like, you guys probably are just protecting your energy, doing your thing. Or I have work tomorrow, I can't go out. Like, some people in your life, or maybe in the past, felt like you just doing you, or you working on yourself, was like a personal attack to them, which it wasn't. So I feel like you guys are meeting people that are also similar to you, where they love to help, they're there for you. Like 222, you're always a friend that if someone really needed you, you'd be there, you know? So it's crazy how someone would turn on you. But in reality, 222, you still were too much of a good friend to, there's like a friend coming in here like in the past. I don't know why this is coming in, but I think it's relevant to why you're attracting new. Because 222, you worked on yourself so much that there was someone here that couldn't bear to even look at you anymore. Like, that's the energy that I'm seeing. They couldn't even be around you. And I do think it may have to do with looks, 222. Like, I get this example, like I saw this TikTok, and this girl was talking about how, like, she started her weight loss journey, and like one of her friends was supportive up until like they were out one night, and she got approached for the first time instead of the friend, and the friend like spiraled, like couldn't handle the fact that the friend was getting attention over her. And now keep in mind, that's just an example. That's kind of that's it, 222. It's like, people will only want to see you succeed until they don't feel like you surpass them. That's not the type of friends that you guys want, 222. And I feel like you super surpassed this person and in life, and they couldn't handle it. But it might have been a good friend of yours, you know, 222. So, or an ex even. So, you know, it sucks, but it is what it is. Because I feel like you guys might be a lot like me, where like when someone does want to exit your life or do act a fool, like whatever. But I feel for some of you, like something, like it could be a situation where nothing really happened. Like, but I feel as though like it's your energy, you're elevating. And yeah, it really has to do with that fact that could be triggering to a lot of people. You just getting to that next level in life, especially the fact that also 222, you could have also already been making moves, making money moves, making new friends. And this person was just jealous of the fact that, you know, you went off to do other things. And, you know, there's some people that are okay with the same people all the time, the same situations. But I always encourage you guys to get out there, meet new people, try new things, grow, expand. Because like also, I'm one of those people, I don't really like to be in groups. I kind of like to have like friends here, friends there. I like to just like learn and grow. I have no problem having, you know, besties if they're growing alongside me and stuff. But at the same time, like, it's like my priority is like gonna be like my own growth. And if someone's trying to hold me back, it's really gonna feel energetically uncomfortable for me. And I naturally just kind of move away from them. And I think 222, that could have been happening, this connection where they took it personal, when in reality, it was their energy that was kind of like pushing you away. Like, it was just like, you could tell from their energy that they weren't rooting for you. And sometimes you got to trust people's energy and not their words. I always say that because a lot of people lie. Like I was saying in pile number 1111, invention, we got heartbreak. Yeah, because 222, I sense that, like, you know, you guys may have been going through a lot, like, and let's see, celebration. Yeah, 222, your agents just want to congratulate you because you guys definitely got over a lot of crap in your life. Heartbreak, hurt, like, that's something I do want to say, 222, because what I've noticed as well is that, like, certain people want you to stay stuck in certain heartbreaks. Or like, you know, if this was a friend you always talked to about some ex that hurt you, and like you always went back to, but then you moved on past it finally, it's like, all right, I don't want to talk about this situation anymore. Like, you know, you outgrew certain situations, and people were kind of, maybe this person or a person was used to seeing you down. It could be a fire sign, or oh yeah, he's got 4 of Wands here, or Swords, maybe an air sign, doesn't really matter. But I'll look into it a little bit more. But I feel like I want to say people too as well, because it could be multiples that were used to seeing you down, but now that you've healed and reinvented yourself and you're out celebrating again, why should that piss them off? It's very strange, right? 222, but I've noticed that, like, yeah, there's some people that are not going to want to celebrate with you, but there's certain people that want to wallow in misery with you, and it's like, okay, 222, it's like, you would think they'd want to be there for the celebrations and not the down moments, but sometimes it's the opposite. Like, people want to see you down because it makes them feel good, versus when you're out and you're growing and you're happy, and then, you know, that's kind of messed up. Whereas there's some people that will only celebrate with you but not be there when you're hurting, like the party friends and stuff. That's also people you could be releasing too. It's like, you know, I sense as well for some of you guys, like maybe you had a group of friends that you go out with, but, you know, you started to go through things, and, you know, people were just not really wanting to be there for you in that way. Just, oh, come on, let's just like go, you know what I'm saying? 222, it could go both ways, but either way, you know, 222, I kind of feel like it's just about you guys just wanting to grow, expand, and be in new situations with new people. And you know, other people are insecure about the fact that you're reinventing yourself. You know, it really is about control, 222. I really want to say that because people want to hold you back and down, and you're not to be controlled. You guys are, you know, constantly growing and changing. Yeah, you guys are in new beginnings that you're going to be celebrating. New friends are coming into your life for sure. You guys are going to get new opportunities. Money's there too as well. So maybe some of you guys are going to get a new job. It's going to connect you to new friends, or maybe some of you guys are going to get a new relationship that'll connect you with new friends, or just like opportunity to network or certain things like that. So it's like money, opportunity, new friends. I just see like a lot of new, better connections, but you know, 222, I feel like it's going to be friends and people that are also interested in growing and expanding, or at least self-development in one way or another. It doesn't have to be like a stereotypical, oh, I'm hustling every day of my life, but growth comes in different ways, you know? Everyone's in different paths. Honesty, yeah. And honest people, like honest, yeah, that's what I'm saying, 222, because I feel as though you guys like are honest people that always want to help people, and you always like to help people succeed. So it's like they're lost at the end of the day. Let's see, change. Yeah. I'm hearing like that one song, I Got Money. She says like, her name's like, I don't know what it is, something with L, but she says like, I got money. But in part of the song, she said like, they said, damn, you changed. She's like, you're right, you know, but like, it's, you guys changed, 222, but like, that's a good thing. Like, why would they want you to be the person that you were before? They knew you were suffering. They knew you were sad. They knew you were unmotivated. They knew that, yeah, I don't know exactly 100%, but I'm not trying to say you were that, but I'm just giving examples. But you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Like, if they knew you from a place in life where you weren't feeling yourself and you weren't happy and confident, why is it that being happy and confident triggers them now? Or if you're in a toxic relationship, but now you're healed and you're in a new happy relationship, why did that bother them? Like, you guys are changing for the better, and certain people are going to be falling off or have fallen off your path. So it's like the energy you're attracting is new friends, but unfortunately, you're going to see characters from the past just fall off, unfollow, this or that. And I've noticed that too as well. I'm like, I never got into argument with this person. Nothing happened, but they just can't stand your growth and your change. And it could be romantic too. And it could also be friendship. Like, you know, and they would never fit in with these new groups or these new people in your life because they got nothing in common with them. You know. Let's see what else is going on here. October. Yeah, it could be involving something that happened in October, or someone born in October, or yeah, I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of new people coming in, or maybe by the fall time, you're going to be in a new environment. Could also be family members too as well, that, you know, certain people just don't want to hang out or hit you up, or even some of you guys may not even be spending as much time with people you used to, family, old friends. Like, it's just because you're growing. You're on the road to success. A path of money is coming to you, and don't be tempted to lower your standards. Yeah, you guys already know what it is. Like, you already know what it is with certain people. Like, they didn't want to support you, and now that you are happier or thriving and attracting or doing the things you always wanted to do in life, they're super pressed, you know? It's even worse with these people that caused you the grief in the past, and then they're mad, they're happy because, you know, what they did didn't affect you. That's another thing I do see, 222. It's like, there could have been people that went out of their way, or even toxic friends, or people that went out of their way to hurt you or try to, you know, trigger you in a certain way, and it didn't work. And I think it's really funny because you guys, like, you may have watched Problem 1, like, you're getting smart, you're just catching on to shit. Like, the Knight of Pentacles is there because you guys just kept, even if it was hard, you kept just moving forward, even when, like, it was tough. And now things are gonna start moving forward quicker and faster for you guys, because I think you really got out of situations with people that wasn't good for you. Yeah, Ace of Cups. I see you guys actually being emotionally fulfilled in life because you don't have people constantly draining you or making you second guess yourself, or second guessing your the things that you're passionate about in life. Yeah, Lonely Mermaid. This one came again in 111. To feel alone, misunderstood. Yeah. You guys were probably made out to feel like a black sheep a lot in your life, when in reality, you were never that. You probably were always just like someone that people were kind of jealous of, 222, because I think you always had this ability. And I think 222, there is an element of an attractiveness in your looks or in your energy that people probably always had it out for. So this is going to manifest in relationships where people want to bring you down, you know, especially if you're in a relationship with somebody and they just don't, they want to make you feel less of yourself, or friendships even where, you know, this person will try to put you down. I feel like you guys are multi-talented though, but you definitely have some sort of glow up. Magical birthday. Yeah, maybe it's something to do with around your birthday or a birthday time, or it's just like you guys are like new, like you guys are probably aging very gracefully. You just get better with age. You guys could have Saturn placements. You guys could just be, I'm feeling like you guys are looking good. Yeah, I feel like you guys are taking back your power, sociability, manifesting wishes, invitations. Like, you're getting invitations places, 222. I feel like you are getting a boost of popularity. You're getting new friends. The universe is connecting you to new people. Yep, look, we got a Phoenix here. Purification, throw off. Yeah, you guys transformed a lot. Yeah, you could actually definitely watch 111 because I was just talking about that. Wow. You guys, I feel like, but your transformation is like, it's internal, but it's also external. So I definitely feel like you guys look very different, act very different, and are very different than what you used to be. And people should be happy for you, but it's true. Like the way that they haven't moved forward, you're almost like unrecognizable to people. Like you're just a different person now. Trapped butterfly. Like they always knew you were this butterfly, but people wanted to trap you in. And I do think it's people, but there's definitely like one or two people here in particular. End of a transformation. Yeah. Finishing straight, successful ending, unfolding of personality and beauty, blooming development. Yeah. It's not only just a beauty development, but a personality development that you guys are going through, 222. So yeah, you're going to be attracting 222. Like I feel like this is the energy where you guys are learning how to be more social and get out there more and pop out and confident. Maybe you are working more on your presentation, expressing yourself, and just glowing differently. Because, you know, at the end of the day, if you had people around you that were rooting for you, you would actually dim yourself around those people because you can energetically feel it. Three of Swords. I don't know why they're so hurt now that you're gone. Yeah, because like I think 222, some of these last ditch efforts of these people to like when they leave your life, they expect you to chase them, to cry over them. But 222, it's like you already shed your tears. I'm hearing like no more tears left to cry. It's like you already shed your tears over these situations when the last time this person did this to you, or you already shed your tears, you know, when you had to go at it alone, when you were abandoned, or you already shed your tears when they weren't there for you, or they beat you down in the whole friendship or relationship. So I'm definitely feeling friends and relationships. I want to see if anyone came through in particular, but I feel like you guys just kind of feel like this could translate in multiple different relationships, or there's one person in your mind that's coming through. But for a lot of you guys, if you've gone through this rapid of a transformation, you definitely saw it instantly. Not instantly, but within a short span, that because you guys are my rapid transform. Yeah, there's been a huge transformation within you guys, and you're just attracting whole new people. A lot more money, a lot more opportunities because you love yourself more. So dude, that's the saddest part here, because what really changed with you besides the fact you just loved yourself more? You never changed. You're the same person. Like when I say you changed, I mean like you changed your boundaries, you changed maybe the way you present, or maybe superficial things, or, you know, to look better, feel better. But in reality, you're still the same soul, you're still the same person, you're still the same heart. It's like you didn't really change. If anything, they've probably changed to be worse, you know, to treat you like that or whatever it is that's going on here. Yeah, to leave you out in the cold, to leave a friend out in the cold, who does that? You know, and it's like 222, I don't think that you guys, like if you guys did leave someone behind, it's because of something they did, you know, or the way they were acting. It's never because you guys just want to do that. And also 222, that aside, like if you just naturally like drift from people because you guys have life going in different directions, there's no reason why they should be hating for that, because, you know, it works both ways. We got the Four of Wands there and the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like 222, there's just like you kind of went in a Hermit like transformative mode, and I think that like people felt rejected from you, but I think that it's just what you need to do to transform, and you guys are going to end up a lot more happy, a lot more stable, a lot more confident. Tower, Judgment. Yeah, I just think 222, that like you guys got your fire back. Honestly, you're not letting people judge you harshly. You're being true to yourself, 222, because I kind of sense to like friends or exes or situations with people where like, you know, I always give these examples about my own life, because you guys, some people are like, you're talking about yourself a lot lately. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to talk about myself because it's my channel. I know a lot of you guys like it when I add my own two bits in there, but there's always one or two people. But I'm like, I like to add my own situations to help you guys relate. Plus, you know, part of what I'm doing here now is like to help you guys share a little bit more of myself, because I can spew the messages all day long. But I also want you guys to know there's a person behind here, you know. But anyway, you guys may know, you can follow me on Instagram, QueenAliceLove. Your girl's a bit of a party animal, right? Always love partying. And I have North in my fifth, and I'm a music lover, and I just love to let loose, and that's how I work from home. Like I work for myself, like, or whatever, you know. It's like hard sometimes to connect with new people, and I just always loved going out. Even before I was self-employed, and I had a lot of jobs out, like in nightlife. I was, you know, did shot girl, did bartending, whatever. You guys get the gist if you've been here forever. But long story short, I love to go out and party, whatever, and I enjoyed it. And when I really got in touch with that after I was a legal age of 21, wink, but like seriously though, I had a transformation between like 20 and 21. I'd have like a certain friend in particular, not calling them out there, but they would be like, oh, like, you're always out partying, like they would always judge me and put me down for that, like, oh, or she always be the type of girl, but like, I don't like parties and bars, and I don't do that, you know what I mean? It's like, that's fine, like, that's for you, but like, I don't judge you or what you do, like, ew, I don't watch Netflix. Actually, no, I don't watch TV. Sometimes I do say that, though. I actually don't like watching TV too much, but sometimes I do. But anyway, I hope I don't sound like that. But anyway, the point I say is like, it's obviously a put down, you know? I understand some people are just voicing their likes or dislikes. That's one thing, but it was obviously like always putting down the fact that like, I like to be out and having fun. And like, I noticed that with a lot of people though, like, especially like not want to throw anyone to the bus, but like when it comes to like dating or men in particular, like, oh, I see you out all the time, like da, da, da. It's like, why do you care what I'm doing? Like, are you jealous? Like, are you mad? Like, what's the deal? I'm not your wife, I'm not your girlfriend, where's my ring, you know? But anyway, that's what I'm kind of saying. Like, if it's something I enjoy doing, what's it got to do with you? Like, you know, if I'm growing, if my life is doing well, it's like they want to say, okay, what is this, intervention? No, but I see like they want to try to like say the things you're doing is detrimental to you, but in reality, the only thing that's ever detrimental to you was that relationship or that friendship, if anything. You know, it's like, what are you doing for me then if you care so much? I haven't heard from you in months, you know? But like 222, it's like, it's obvious that you can do what you love, but also be successful at it. And it's like, maybe you had these people kind of nudge at these things you were doing to put you down. I feel like that could be kind of hints about the type of energies that you could have been dealing with. But I like to give examples for that because everybody has certain things they're there to do, certain things that they enjoy. As long as you do things in balance, it's fine. 222, you know? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they just want, you're a butterfly, 222. You've always been. And I think that like certain people just wanted to like put you in that box, but now you're attracting in your energy, new friends, new opportunities, and money, 222. So altogether, that's increasing your attractiveness as a person. And again, you were always attractive, but I think that people were keeping you in a box, keeping you stuck. Maybe you guys were in a toxic relationship too. That could be the energy that's coming through here, because I think heartbroken, like, yeah, people are honestly heartbroken that you didn't come running back to them, but you can't be that person for them anymore because that wasn't in alignment with who you really are. And think about those relationships. The reason why you were down and miserable in them is because you weren't really being your true self. And, you know, you're going to find more people that are aligned with your true self if you live the life that makes you happy, if you do things that make you happy. Yeah, broken promises, fight for love, change of heart. It's like, you know, you thought someone was your prince, but ended up being a frog, you know, that type of stuff. Because 222, a lot of these energies are people that like, oh, I'm just worried about you, just care about you. But in reality, they just want to keep you trapped, you know? Like, I want to keep saying that, but it's like, you know, yeah, I feel like some of you guys 222, some of you guys like to travel too as well. Like, that could be your thing, and maybe people diss you, or, you know, you're just a free spirit. Like, you know, I've had people diss the fact that I didn't like to stay at jobs for too long. I like to hop to new things or new opportunities because I felt like I tapped out my growth, especially before I started my own business. Like, I'd like to just like keep growing and expanding, and so I feel like it's time to leave. And I have like certain like people say, oh, you always like quitting your job, or but it's like they don't understand. Like, when you work off intuition, certain people just understand you, you know, 222. But this is how you grow so quick and fast. Like, they want to hate on what you had to do that. And most people just stay at the same stagnant, shitty job because they don't want to go for the uncomfortability of going somewhere new and new environments. And 222 is not, it's uncomfortable for everybody to change and to grow and go through these transformations. Like, this transformation you went through, it probably wasn't easy. It probably took a lot, you know? So, and they know that, 222. Like, these people know that. So that's annoying, you know, but I just see that, like, what you guys are attracting is new, better friends, new people, new situations, which is amazing. Blame, yeah, 222. Yeah, I feel like these are the type of people that would blame you for their problems, or people that stay victim. I think 222, you just decided to take charge of your life and you transformed. And now these people feel inferior to you because you're just doing so much better than them. But you guys are glowing right now. You're just attracting so much better people. But overall, you guys are living your unique life. You're going your own way. I think you guys are going to be attracting better relationships, better friendships. Put the Venus there, honestly, yeah. I think you guys are attracting better friends, and honestly, 222, you guys are just becoming more attractive. Like, I just see a glow up in this energy that kind of triggered, you know, people to not even want to be around you, which is so funny because they know for a fact all the attention, all the love you get is going to make them feel inferior. And you don't want to be around people that don't want to see you shine, you know? To the 10th house and 11th house for 222, like, I definitely feel like you guys are just really glowing there. And I think that as well, 222, you do have an energy of like sex appeal, and you guys are super, super attractive. And yeah, especially exes may have tried to hide you away from the world. But it also feels with the 6th house there, you guys probably are the type of person that has sacrificed a lot for other people, especially these friendships. So even while they hate on you, they're missing you. It's like they miss what you've done for them, but they also hate the fact that you're shining now, or you're not only doing for them. So just be wary of that. I just want to pull some cards to see, like, you know, who are these energies in particular, or if you should watch out for them. Because what I wanted to say is that, you know, new friends are coming, new opportunities in love, but also I just feel the tugging of like past people, especially like ex or whatever, that just like doesn't, like, is mad that you're thriving without them. And that's not love. You know, they'll say it's love, but that's not love. Like, if you love somebody, you should want to see them do well. You know, I understand everyone has an ego, and sometimes, you know, people feel left out, you know, but I don't feel like this is what that is. I think it's a really like malicious, like upset that you actually moved on from this heartbreak or this hurt that these people caused you. It's like, are you kidding me? You want me to just suffer all the time? I'm always hearing that, like, one song, like, that TikTok sound, like, darling, I don't wish you well. When you're not with me, I want you crying. Like, yeah, that's what some of these people wanted in your past. And I said to a friend in an ex here, to be honest, like, a friend that, like, couldn't stand you glowing, and I think that an ex here as well, Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like, you know what it is, 222? Because it's like, there's a lot of energy where, like, you've moved on past a certain point that it's not even like a lot of these energies are going to outwardly come towards you. I think they're trying to do things to get your attention, and it's not even working, because, like, you guys got your eye on the coin, eye on the prize. Like, I don't even see you guys are focused on it. Like, you're just focused on what lights you up, what inspires you. You're not even focused on pettiness. So, yeah, I see a new friend coming in with King of Pentacles there, too, as well. Like, I see maybe a friend or a love interest or somebody. Like, I feel like the King of Pentacles there, like, people who are also powerful, doing things, attractive, and, like, you know, hustlers. I see things like people like you guys, whatever you associate with being. You know, if you're creative, you know, creative souls or people to network with. We got a Queen of Cups there as well. Like, you guys could have been dealing with a water sign person too that acted this way. You know, that was like, you know, yeah, I feel like the King of Pentacles there, you guys became very strong in your spot. So, yeah, you guys just seem very content with, like, where you're going in life, and you're just trusting your intuition. Justice, yeah. So much good stuff is happening in your life. The only thing I see here is that there's just, like, selfish people from the past that just wish that you just stayed stuck with them, but they were never even good to you in the first place. So why do they even care, you know? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, 222. I really want to say that there was a recent either physical glow up or money glow up that you guys had, or like something that happened that triggered a lot of people around you. I think it was physical for a lot of, if you've been knowingly trying to, like, use subliminals and glow up and look good, it was that. But for a lot of you guys, maybe it was a new job or something, a new elevation, or you graduated from or accepted to a certain school. Like, there was something that happened that you guys got that definitely was a subject to a lot of, like, evil eye or triggering to some people in the past. But oh well, like, these people lost, you know, out, and you guys just moving forward. Like, I don't even see that affecting you because you guys don't even care. Like, you're like, okay, well, I'm excited about my new opportunities and living my life. Why don't you worry about yours? Like, this is what lights me up. Go to what lights you up. Why are you so focused on what I'm doing, you know? It's like, that's what I'm seeing. Like, why, you know? Unsuccessful plans to problems. Yeah, and persevering to overcome a problem. But yeah, I think the type of friends that, like, no matter what, you're always trying to make good or make peace or relationship. No matter what you do, they always have a problem. Yeah, this is the type of people you're getting rid of. And you got new friends coming in that are doing things with their lives. Like, you know, this guy's holding the coin, she's holding the coin. Like, you know, like, I feel like you guys are about your money, about your success, looking good, feeling good, thriving. Marriage, yeah. 222, it's funny that you say that. It's funny that the card says that because it's funny because it's new friends, but I do think if this is, like, honestly, this has to relate to whatever you're relating this to. If it's friends and relationships that you've dealt with this, then you're going to get a new relationship and new friends. If it's just friends, and it's friends. Like, but I feel for a lot of you guys, this relates to a love situation, and it's basically like you're going to be in a happy marriage. And I always talk about this too because I did that one reading about what the WTF is up with this person. And you may want to watch pile number 6 in relation to whatever people or persons popped into your mind, because with this pile in particular, there's going to be a person or people that pop into your mind flashing. Like, you guys, that's intuition, trust it. Like, if you feel it, you felt it. But watch that pile, like, because I basically was talking about how certain people will try to manipulate you into, like, giving more than receiving or being part of their agenda. And or even, like, if it's a female friend, accepting less in relationships because that's what they do. Or if it's a relationship, you know, accepting the bare minimum or going against what you want, a connection. And I feel like you guys are sticking to your guns, and you're like, no, like, I have a standard to uphold here. So it's a type of relationship where you guys, if you guys stuck to your guns and raised your standards and got rid of exes and, like, I want this type of person, when you get that, people are going to be hating, you know? That's kind of what I'm seeing with 222. Like, you know, people are impressed right now about, you know, all this good that's coming into your life. But honestly, I don't even see it being like, oh my God, evil eye. Like, you've moved past that, especially if you see pile 111. Like, I think I should check it out because it's, like, similar. But you guys moved past that. Like, you've been... It doesn't even, like, the hate that these people send towards you is nothing compared to the way they made you feel when they were in your life. So I feel, 222, that you're glowing, you're shining. And part of it is because they got rid of you and they know it. It's like justice is that, yeah. 222, I feel like a lot of these people's karma is to kind of see you glow and shine and glow up. I think 222, you guys had a glow up. And I do think for a lot of you guys, it's like, you know, maybe you felt like you wanted to invest in yourself in a way or another, because I think you guys were focused on your money, yourself, and just bettering yourself. It wasn't even anything that was privileged, you know, it was just something you worked on and you did it. So screw these people. We got a woman. So yeah, definitely a woman coming in here from your past that's pressed. But you got a new friends in your life, especially there may be a new feminine energy in your life too, a friendship. You know, February is there too as well. It could be born in February, or you guys that can relate to something or someone that you had a falling out with this last month in February or whenever you get to this reading. But good fortune is coming. Or 222. The fact of the matter is that maybe you guys already have a new friend in your life and it had triggered old friends, or you have new and better people in your life and it had triggered old people already. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are already doing this. Like you naturally just started doing new things, spreading your wings. And I think that, you know, old people you used to deal with, work friends, whatever, it doesn't, they see that you have no interest in them anymore. And it's not even because of anything personal. It's just that you got your eye on your purpose in life, and they got their eye on pettiness. And you guys are actually just focusing on your health, how you feel around certain people. It's kind of sad to do too, because some of you guys just went on a hermit mode and worked on yourself, and that even triggered people because it raised your vibration. Could be dealt with someone born in November. And a lot of these people, it's crazy, you helped them out. Like you were there for them, and it's like there's just haters. Compliments from an admirer. Yeah, you could also have new love coming in. Maybe someone born in February or in November too as well. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yeah, that's another thing too, because like work hard, achievement. Like that's what I said. I get a lot of hard work here. So it's like if you guys looked really good, it's because you probably worked on your appearance. Or if you're achieving and succeeding, if you had new friends, you worked on it. Like 222, I worked really hard to make new friends in my life. Like I worked really hard. Really hard. And yeah, most of the people I met were not that great, but I you know, just shift through and work really hard to get out there and actually come out with one or two good friends, and I think even as well, like if you do work hard and make really friends, like you could also expand like your network that way. Like not everyone's gonna be a good friend, but like, hey, you know this person there and person there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Too, I feel like you guys just kind of worked on expanding yourself in ways that some of these people can't do. I don't know if they can't do it or they don't try, but I think anyone could do this if they try, you know? We got marriage there keeps coming in. Yeah, 222. I think that what you guys are attracting is marriage, as in like a loyal, committed friends and loyal, committed relationship. So that's what's coming your way. Oh, that's so crazy that I pulled the loyalty there too as well. Yeah, because 222, these friends were never loyal. These hoes ain't loyal, or this exes were never loyal, or they already broke your loyalty multiple times. So why would you want them in your life, you know? Yeah. But 222, I just feel like also you guys are healing from these past connections and past betrayal, and you're starting to trust again and open up to new people. So yeah, because 222, I think you guys also listen to constructive criticism. Like you really improved yourself. I see a lot of good news on the way, and you guys have a lot of new opportunities. This honor and respect will come to you. I think I should watch pile 111 because they were in alignment, because the respect card came in there too. You guys definitely elevated yourself and you worked really hard on yourself, and you're just so unbothered by past people. And yeah, the energy you're attracting is literally anyone and everyone under the sun, because you also look really good. And I think you're attracting a lot of love, but I think this is deeper than that, because it's like, so for whatever reason, you guys just look really happy, and it's just pissing some people off in the past. Two of Pentacles, yeah, two people probably. But it doesn't matter, because you guys are just happy. You're going to be happier, and you're going to find people who genuinely love you for who you are. Yeah, you guys are just on a new chapter, and I think some of you guys even traveled or moved to a new location, and that could have pissed off a group of people, but you look like you're happier and thriving since you've done that. So, yeah, and even worse if you're still in the same spot, but people are just seeing you out and without, not with them, but out, and they're seeing you happier without them. Like, I think that the real reason comes down to the fact that the guilt is there because these people knew, or there's definitely a female friend here or an ex or both. Like, I want to say one or the other or both. Let me know below, like what resonates. But I think that they knew that they were never healthy or good for you. And that's why you look so good. Like just the way you're looking right now shows that they were never great for you in the first place. Because when you lost them, you elevated. Yeah, Virgo, it could be dealing with a Virgo, it could be dealing with a Capricorn. Like I'm hearing she looks happy or he looks happy. Like what the hell? They look happy. They don't even look like they miss me. It's like, yeah, why would I miss somebody that was never there for me? Why would someone that would put me down? Why would someone that's triggered by me looking good or feeling good? Like screw you. Aquarius, it could be newer people coming in your life. 7th house, yeah. New relationships. And the 7th house will rule close friendships and also love, you know? So better close friends, better relationships are coming in your life. And if you feel like you don't have that, that's what's coming. North Node, people that are part of your destiny. Libra, could be dealing with as well. Pisces too. Exes, Leo there too. 9th house, yeah. You guys may have 9th house placements where you're just not meant to be like, you know, like you're probably meant to travel, meet new people, go new places. Like you might be meant to just spiritually expand. And I don't know why that's, or to grow or to get higher level of learning and to achieve high. Like why does that bother them that you're achieving, you know? So you're going to attract people who are also high achievers with goals and focus. Yeah, and I see that, yeah, 222. The reason why I'm saying you gotta glow up and it's not about your love life is because I do really sense like there's a friend here that I feel that basically could never compliment you or never really like be proud of your successes because they didn't really want to see it, you know? So I think that you guys, or ex too, and I think you guys are really seeing it now that you're happier and you're getting so many compliments and praise and love from people that aren't them. And yeah, I just sense for this pile that people are falling off your path. Well, let these people go because you got so much more love where you're actually, I think you guys, because you're getting more love and new friends and new situations and new jobs and opportunities, that's what probably is triggering these people even more. So, yeah, 222, this is more like you're just moving in a new direction as far as the people around you because you love yourself more. And yeah, there's certain people in life that will target you or want to see you down because that benefited them or their ego. So again, there could have been a lot of love in these connections, but sometimes certain people don't want to see you grow or shine. And it's like, even if there's certain people in life where, you know, I've grew apart from them, but they still send me love. Like, you're doing great, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to always be besties, even if you moved or it's kind of hard, you know, to schedule lifestyles together. There's not always offense to being in different ways in life, but it's kind of hard when someone's hating because you're not the same person you used to be anymore. But anyway, 222, you transformed and your relationships have transformed now. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. And new better friends and connections. And if you already have new better friends in your life, then the hating ass friends, let them just go. Don't even fight for them to come back in your life. You already know what it is. Because like I was saying, I talk about some Patreon too, but like I've obviously worked on myself a lot. And I just see that like certain people I didn't even have any falling outs with just unfollow this and that. And I'm just like, that's bizarre. But looking back on the history of the situations of those people, I'm not surprised because of their patterns of behavior that they were never rooting for me in the first place. So the fact that their negativity can't get to me anymore bothers them. Or sometimes people are just jealous of successes or happiness in others because they can never be that. So that's what I have for my pile number 222 people. Hope you guys like that message. Bye, guys. Okay, pile number 333. Let's get into the reading and let's see who or what are you attracting into your life just based upon your current energy. I have some channel messages, but let's just start out. Up growth. Oh yeah, so 333, I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of growth. Of course, I've been talking about that in some of the other piles as well if you feel drawn to that, but this pile is going to point to a particular area of life that you've been growing in. And I definitely sense that you guys have been just really working on strengthening yourself and being more comfortable with who you are and also just taking back your power. Yeah, you guys are going to be getting more love interest, surprisingly, 333. Like, that's what I'm seeing coming into your life. A lot of new love or love interest. Oh, wow, we got viral success, too. Yeah, new love. Okay. So you guys are popping out, huh? Okay. We got healing and we got power. Yeah. So 323, I feel like you guys took back your power. Like, I feel like you guys actively have been working on calling back your power and not letting people take shit from you. That's why I definitely feel like you guys should take a look at pile 111, or some of you guys just, I'll reference it. Basically, you guys are standing in your power now, and you may have actually been like, you know, lighting candles and doing affirmations to call back your power from all sources that have taken it from you, or just carrying yourself in a way where you're not letting people walk all over you anymore. And I was talking about pile 111, 1111. Maybe in the past you were just passive because you didn't really want to be petty, you didn't really want to like start fights, but now you're just saying, all right, cut that shit out, you know, especially if something is affecting you, your morals, or someone you care about. Like 333, you took back your power. And I feel like, you know, 333, my light workers and my healers, you guys, you know, have that stripped of you because people will see your power, probably from a young age. You guys probably were very strong-minded in your ideals and your morals and your passion. And, you know, people saw that from you. And, you know, maybe also in relationships, like people have taken that away from you. And I feel like 333, you guys have been growing so much that you're attracting new people and situations into your life. And like I said, 333, it's not that like you guys were ever unattractive, like that you weren't getting love interest. It's almost like you're getting better quality, more powerful, better love interest. But I feel 333 that you guys may have taken a break from love because you needed healing, because I do feel that you guys have been through a particular relationship or relationships that stripped you of your power, where people were kind of like making you feel bad for just being yourself. So I think 333, you had to go through a period of growth and healing where you had to connect back into yourself. So I think that a lot of you guys may have opted, sorry guys, can't talk, opted, or the angels have opted for you against your will. Take a break off dating and relationships, because especially for my women out there watching, I'm like, here we go. But yeah, I like to say this because, you know, as a strong-minded woman, as I am, but I like to talk about how I'm very into women empowerment, and this is something that I kind of learned along my path. The more powerful and sure of myself I got, and the more I loved myself, I just realized that, you know, I started to become a lot more attractive to a lot of people, but that caused a lot of issues in my romantic connections because there was a lot of men that still seek power and validation, and if they feel like you are getting more of that than them, and you have more of that than them, then they're going to try to like peg you down a notch. And it's just, you know, some internalized probably misogyny. I don't know. I can't really get into that. I know some of you guys, like, you know, may not have had the same experiences, but I think a majority of my women out there, who are in some sort of position of power will see that, you know, there's some people that still feel that, you know, you should not be in that place in life. 333. And I do feel as well, like as I become more successful, that certain, you know, energies that I date, you know, have an issue with that. And I'm sure in the reversal, some of my men date men, some of my women date women here, and some of my men date women that are watching this, and you may have that issue with women, you know, being in this energy to you. Like, I definitely feel as though it can go all the way, but I feel that I have mainly a woman audience, you know, for a reason. And I feel that for 333, you definitely had a relationship with someone to strip your power. And, you know, it could be due to the fact that they were listening to a little bit more of a backward traditional mindset where they didn't want you to be the one in power. And 333, if you're in a natural powerhouse, how are you going to dim that down? Like 333, there's times I'm like, oh, I wish I just wasn't this, because I like don't want to be this powerful person that's just like triggering everyone left and right. You know, that's not comfortable. But in reality, you guys are here to grow, and you're here to be, look, the viral success. So yeah, 333, I do feel that, you know, some of you guys may have blown up in life or grown up in life or became more successful throughout the course of certain relationships or friendships in your life. You may want to watch 222 because I was just talking about that, but this is more like love targeted. I think that there was a love relationship where, you know, or a few that you've gone through where you've grown so much within the relationship that started to trigger the person next to you. And it could be subconscious or conscious, because keep in mind, guys, that like when you're in a path of growth, you start vibrating in a different way. So if that person is stubborn or stagnant to growth or change, your energy is going to start to trigger them, and subconsciously they're going to try to peg you down a notch so that you could be back on their level. So it may not even be something they consciously do. Some of you guys, you know, for a fact they can target the fact that you are shining and they don't like it, you know, because 333, you know, from time to time would have, you know, certain exes admit to me like, yeah, I don't like the attention you get, I don't like this, I don't like that, but like I have no control over that, you know. And then they'll guilt you if they don't admit it to you, they may try to guilt you in ways of pegging yourself down, like, oh, why you gotta post so many pictures of yourself online, or why do you always gotta like work all the time, like, you know, or why do you always gotta like, you know, you never make any time for me, or, you know, they'll start doing little things like that to peg down your self-expression or your things that you do just to feel like you. 233. I was explaining as well, like Paul, I think it was Paul, like 222, where I was talking about how I like to go out and have fun, and that's something that got shamed in some connections with people. But that's why, like, maybe I need to connect with people that also love to do the same things that I do, you know. I also have friendships where they don't like to do that as well, but there has to be like a mutual respect. But this is more about romantic connections too. Just giving examples that, like, if anybody shames the things that you love, especially in romance, that's not a good sign that they're not the person for you, because I always say your soulmate lies within like your purpose. Like, they're not someone that's going to stray you away from the things that you feel like you're meant to do in this lifetime. So some of you guys would agree, like, you know, if you developed a hobby or a talent within that relationship and they had an issue with that, that's a red flag. But anyway, I'm just saying that there were certain relationships, I feel like, or friendships even, most of you guys, I feel like you've been in a significant connection that was probably stripping you of your power. So you had to kind of recover from that and get your power back and figure out who you were again, and you grew from that. But anyway, I feel like also there's an like 333, I want to take it a step deeper, because like when you go through like a serious abuse or toxic relationships, or even like me, where I had like a long year of like what I felt like was a bit of a lot of backlash from the men I was dating, just like being cruel to me for no reason. I couldn't quite understand what that was about until I kind of like, you know, really thought about it. I was like, oh, you know, I'm someone who's really in my power. I'm strong-minded. I have opinions. Like, you know, some people just aren't going to like that about me. You know, I can't be controlled, so on and so forth. And it manifests in friendships too, but I'm just giving examples. And I realized that, like, you know, after I let all that stuff hurt me and bother me, okay, now I got to go through a period of healing, because I'm traumatized, you know, literally I was traumatized. Dating traumatized me. And I'm sure a lot of my women out there had the same experiences, you know, dating apps, this and that. Like, it's almost kind of scary for us sometimes to get out there. But, you know, so you guys have to go through like periods of healing, and then now, like, I feel like you guys are in your power again. So you guys kind of probably went through the same transformation or similar to me, where you're like, okay, just because this person wanted to beat me down doesn't mean that I am these things. Like, I'm awesome, I'm popping. They just didn't want me to see that. Because once you guys started popping out, you realize that you got a lot of people interested in you romantically. And with the viral success, I think 223, a lot of you guys are going to be popping out online and getting like likes and followers and all those things. Even if your intentions are not to become viral or become successful online, I don't know why that's in there, but it's in there for a reason. So I do feel as though a lot of you are just going to get a lot more love and praise from people because you're back in your power. Because I think 333, you must have had relationships from people that kind of guilted or shamed you from expressing yourself. And I'm especially for my women out there watching, or for my men too, whatever. But like, maybe some of you guys like to post sexy, or you like to just show your true self, and you have people like, why I gotta post that? Why I gotta say that? Why I gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? Or through even relationships, like, oh, why you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. All right, I'm not just gonna go over it 50 million times, but I feel as though you grew past people, or some of you guys, it stemmed even from childhood where like you were shamed out of just being yourself. So you had to take back that power, like figure out who you are. Healing, yeah, so on and so forth. So I feel like you guys are taking back your power, and interesting enough, that is attracting love towards you, because number one, the healing is there. Since you are healing yourself that like had been exposed to things that really hurt you, you're getting back in the game now. You're like, all right, I'm ready now. And I feel 333 by healing, you're not letting things affect you anymore. Like I recently started to get back into like dating and stuff, and yeah, I'm still seeing a lot of this dumb shit that I talk about all the time, but I'm really affected by it anymore. I can see exactly for what it is. I'm like, all right, well, on to the next, you know. Definitely a high level of energy of people that just think that playing games and hurting you is going to get you to like them, but that is not something that you guys are interested in anymore, because you realize that's not going to help you grow. And also, it's just sad that that's people's experience in love. They think that, you know, the only way to get you or to get you to like them is to play games and play hard to get. Real connections are just about mutual interest, and honestly, all these dating coaches emulate is busy, like being a high value person is just being busy, having things going on, having friends and enjoying your life, and then, you know, dating around that. You know, that's why they say wait to text. It's just emulating someone who has things going for them, because nobody wants to date a codependent person that's just waiting around the phone all day for you, you know, either. But you guys get what I'm talking about. You just are growing so fast and so great that, like, even I was talking about in pile number 222, when you naturally get busy or you have things going on, you may have had friends or exes in the past that had an issue with that. When in reality, all you were trying to do is grow and work on yourself. It was nothing personal. So now that you guys took back your power and you realize, no, I'm not catering myself or bending over backwards for these people that want me to change. I don't even know you, you know, like, or even if you did, it's like, this is who I am. Why are you trying to change me? Like, 53, you dealt with a high amount of people that try to change you or dim your light or dim your power. So now you realize that you're taking back your power and you're getting a lot of love interest because you're loving yourself again. But I think 53, there's a party that kind of closed the door off probably to dating or relationships a little bit just due to hurt. Or you guys were healing from a heartbreak, so you just weren't open to meeting new people because maybe this person from your past was making you feel like, you know, they were the one and you had to kind of win them back or whatever, you know. But I think 333, overall, you're attracting new love because you're growing as well. So you have like a new level of soulmates that are coming in because they're also on this new level that you're at too. Not to say that everything's going to be peaches and cream and happy ever after, but you have people coming in that are going to be on a higher caliber, a higher level. And I think because you are expanding yourself and being in better rooms, and some of you guys, yeah, you just got rid of an ex that kept you in the house all day. That's of course going to put back your power, get you popping out, get you more successful. But I think 333, on top of it, a lot of you guys are going to be posting more online, which may attract people who are interested in you romantically. And yeah, 333, some of you guys also want to pop out more when it comes to your work, or some of you guys do work online. Some of you guys just want to start posting for fun. I do think 333s, you guys are going to go viral on a platform if you post or start posting, because your energy is so powerful and high vibrational right now. And 333, I think if you post just organically being your authentic self, like, you're going to get a lot of success from that, because you don't even realize how amazing you are being your organic self, because like I said, you may have had people shame that away from you. So yeah, 333, that's kind of like a sign too, if you are planning on just popping out more or posting or doing more of being yourself, you're going to be more successful the more organically yourself you are. And you're going to get a lot more love interest coming in as well. So let's see what else is going on here for you guys. Let's see. I want to pull from this deck today. Destiny. Yeah, 333. I feel like you guys are moving towards your destiny. Just being yourself is part of your destiny. And I feel like you're going to get communication. A lot of people want to be with you. A lot of people want to be around you. And you're getting more money. I feel like as well, like your soulmates coming in or people coming in, I just feel like you guys are going to have like a lot of options when it comes to love. And maybe you're not even used to that in the past, because maybe you were just like focused on like one person or whatever. But let's see what else we have going on here. Dark mail. Yeah, I think for you guys are like self-expressing yourself. So if you even watch pile number 222, I think that's basically causing a glow up, because it's like you're being unapologetically who you are, you know? Like, I feel like, you know, you guys are just embracing whatever it is that you want to do, whatever you want to wear, whoever you want to be, like however you want to act. And that's very attractive to the people that are meant to be attracted to what you are. Yep. And there's just like exes or past flame situations. Maybe you guys have dated somebody that just try to control you, and you guys are just done with that. And I feel, or you had friends that try to control you, you're just done with that. You took back your power. We got the open relationship here too as well, because I feel a lot of you guys like just kind of like dating around. And also as well, 333, it's like the opposite too. Like some of you guys have dealt with connections where like, you know, there could be a masculines here that said, oh, I want an open relationship, but like, you know, it's like a double standard type of stuff. Like you guys are doing away with those double standard things and like just doing you. Or on the flip side, some of you guys just may be openly dating and you're not comfortable with a, you know, a masculine or feminine just coming in and saying, you can't see anyone else, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, I think a lot of you guys are just branching out. Yeah, like, cause I feel like you guys are no longer caring what people think. Like, again, maybe you were around gossipy, low vibrational people that made you feel like you had to second guess yourself, things you posted, things that you did. But yeah, I feel like people are talking about how much you took back your power and how successful you are. Yeah, I feel like you guys have a lot of options coming when it comes to dating. Yeah. Like, there was people in the past that caused problems when it came to, like, you just being yourself and you expressing yourself. And you guys are doing away with those energies. And that's what's bringing in all this stuff. And you're getting money. You're getting healing. You're getting success. You're getting your power back. Let's see. What else? Yeah, all this is... Yeah, because there was people that are preventing your spiritual growth. But I definitely sense for this pile in particular, healing from an ex that stripped you of your power or really try really hard to make things very difficult for you guys. And you've already achieved so much just being somebody that is hardworking and strong-minded, that imagine how much you're going to achieve and how powerful you are now that you don't have anybody telling you nothing on how to live your life. Yeah, June is there, so it could be a relationship to somebody born in June. Something could happen in June. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Also, 333, I feel like people can strip you of your power just by being unsettled and like scattered people who like push you in directions you don't want to go in. Or if you date somebody that literally is just like nearly negative or just is always a victim, like that strips you of your power because like you're absorbing their energy. So I feel like you're just releasing somebody that basically was like kind of weighing you down energetically, because you know, 333 is there because I feel like that's the energy of like creativity and even networking and communication. It's like when you're constantly battling an energy or in a toxic connection, like it takes a lot out of you and it strips you of your power. 333. I also mentioned in the past that like I'm someone who is very subjected to like spiritual attack. And I feel like I'm more susceptible to those energies when I'm around like toxic people, or even when I was in a toxic relationship, because like I think that had lowered my defenses or my vibrations just being in that person's energy. But you know, now that I've taken back my power a lot more, I don't have those issues just as much, you know, not saying they're never going to happen. I just think being online and being in this spiritual community just makes me a subject to that. But I'm just saying that when I am centered and grounded and well rested and in my power and, you know, just not arguing all the time, not being told what to do, I tend to really sleep better at night. You know, we got March there. Yeah, it could also be dealing with someone born in March. Or yeah, discord among friends and family. That's another thing I want to mention too as well, because some of you guys have exes, and it's not necessarily that they were the problem. It was like people around them that were gossipy, bringing them down, all those type of things. And I feel that if those people have, basically there's people in this world that are already rendered powerless because of the fact that they're already answering to someone else, like a father figure or their friends or everyone else's validation. And you guys are not naturally those type of people. So if you're dating someone that cares more about others' validation than you, that's going to be affecting you too, because this is someone who stripped their power because they're giving it away to other people's validation or to a parent or so on and so forth. So even if it wasn't you guys who are doing it to other people, like you've always been centered and grounded in that way, it's like people around you that may have been triggered by the fact that you're just doing your own thing and maybe even jealous of that. So yeah, 333. Actually, I do sense that there was probably an ex energy coming in here too, that, or a past person in your life that probably let other people affect their relationship with you. And this person was not in their power. So it affected their connection. Maybe they listened to other people. And yeah, I feel like you guys just kept it pushing and grew, you know, even though, because here's the thing, 333, I think that also there could be an energy of like, not manipulation, but it makes sense, you know, where saying emotionally secure family is important to you. Like, I feel that there's people that, you know, family values is important, like you guys too. Like if you are a person that relates to the, you know, having a parent tell you what to do all the time, or family members trying to tell you how to live your life, like being in your family happy is important, right? But not to the point of your own detriment, you know? So I feel like you guys are realizing, I love my family, but I gotta go my own way. Or you dated somebody where it's like, okay, I get your family values or your traditional values, but that's not in alignment with who I am. 33, because like it could vary either way, because some of you guys may have dated somebody or a relationship or marriage with someone that wanted you to be XYZ because of their family wanted them to be XYZ, and it's a never ending cycle. But you're like, this has something to do with me. I want to do me, you know? So you guys are just simply doing you, taking back your power. And 33, I think it's going to translate, because if you guys are posting online and being organic, even if you're not trying to go viral, I think the more you're authentic and try less, like with your posts and what you're saying, what you do, you're going to have the most results. Like, don't even overthink it, like 33. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I really feel 33 that like there was probably someone you dated that like someone around them had control over them, didn't like them. I think there was some kind of tension there, but I don't want to get into that. But all that energy affected you. Like you could feel it, 333, because you're sensitive. So like I said, you guys have been going your own way, doing your own thing. Maybe some of you guys, like by going your own way, doing your own thing, could have affected your finances initially, like maybe getting out of a toxic relationship or moving, or even like, getting out of a bad job situation that was taking away your power. Oh my God, I forgot about that, 233. It could have also been a job that was taking away from your life, your dating life, your power. You'd have to have time to date. But, by doing that initial pinch, you're actually going to be attracting a lot more in your life. And just by being happier, you won't even care initially. I think that the money issue is there, because I feel like some of you guys already been through it. You're like, yeah, I've been through that. But like, you're going to see that your money's going to start expanding now. Because like at the end of the day, it's like you guys probably rather do your own thing than be dependent financially on, someone who is insincere about their intentions with you. And I also feel like being around those people will cap your growth. And you guys are here to grow, and you're here to elevate. And if someone is going to keep you stuck and stagnant underneath them, that's not a place for you guys, especially for my women out there. You need an equal balanced partnership. Spiritual love and news is on the way, and good advice from a wise person, and a meeting with a stranger could be important. Yeah, you guys are going to be meeting a lot of people. Temptation will test you, yeah. But one thing I do want to say, 333, is that I do see some of these past energies wanting to come back, especially one of these people who was influenced by people around them and didn't necessarily want to let you go, but they let gossip and shittiness like get in the way. They want to come back, but it's like so much new energy into your life, guys, that I feel like new friendships as well. Wow. You're just stepping into so many new experiences that I think that people are coming towards you, because I think that you guys are just going to be like somebody that is like noticeable by a lot of people, whether it's new job, new environment, or like, online. If you guys are posting online, or you have any kind of online platform, you guys are going to be going viral 100% for sure, if that's your plan or that's what you've been planning on doing. Opportunities are waiting for you guys, and you guys are stepping away from people that strip you of those opportunities. And I also want to say one more thing as well, and I've talked about this on my Patreon, but there's certain friends that like are not elevating with you, or certain friends that will hold you back from your opportunities, or even sabotage, because they're energetically not there. So, you guys are probably elevating away from those situations, even if it's family too as well. But, I feel like work achievement, success, solid foundation with good effort. Yeah, there's just so many good things. You guys are really already building a strong foundation. Look, you are very highly thought of. Like, 333, it's like by moving away from these people that try to hold you back, and by showing your true organic self, you are being very highly thought of. Like 333, I feel like you guys already naturally are these type of people. You could be my air signs, or my strong-minded people, or my Aquariuses even, or my Sages. People like to go your own way, who have those placements there. 10th house, my Capricorn, just very career-driven. Like, I don't care, get out of my way, this is my goal, like type of people. So I feel like by eliminating more of these type of people in your life, people actually really look up to you. And this is a quality you always had that people looked up to you about. Very original, very free thinker, do your own thing, go your own way. Like, this is who you are. So you guys are taking back your power. And again, 333, you're also healing from probably people beating you down a lot from just being yourself. So now you're ready to kind of like attract new in your life again. 333. Yeah. Because you guys are you had to defend yourself against these energies. I feel like you guys are releasing like overthinking and just doing, you guys could be Scorpios as well. Like, you guys went through intense transformation where you just learned how to put yourself first and go towards your goals, your careers, and share your ideas and making the right connections, 333, not the connections that hold you down or back. Yeah, you guys could be attracting new people in your life too. Aries, Gemini, I see too as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo there too as well. North Node, yeah. Wow, almost all the piles talked about going towards your destiny. So, it's your destiny, take back your power. And then 333 as well. I want to take it a step further. Like, a lot of you guys do have creative gifts, and I feel like the more you love yourself and the more you just like realize that you are this amazing person and you can really do it. I actually see with the fifth house there, like if you just create and be yourself, you're gonna get a lot of success there too. So yeah, I'm seeing you guys attracting new love in your life and love interest. So that being said, I feel like you guys are gonna have a lot of options coming in that hasn't already happened, and all that is because you're growing so quick and so fast. Yeah, soulmate, and I feel like you guys are gonna attract like the Ice Queen. Like, a lot of you guys don't even like, you don't even want it, but I think it's funny because you're just in your power, and a lot of people find that so attractive. But also, I think you guys are opening up to love a little bit more again, because you're seeing that there are people that are gonna treat you and court you with the respect that you deserve. So yeah, and I think you guys are also going to be expanding on your work And I see as well, you're not going to let anybody, family, friends, exes, nobody get in the way of your work anymore, or what you're here to do. And 333, if someone's not in alignment with your work or your purpose, you're not going to give them time of day anymore, your values. Like, you really are in your power where, like I said before, one of the piles, like eliminating questions, like if someone does not have what you want, you're not going to give them time of day. And if someone is already showing signs of like trying to dim your light or being threatened by your power and not embracing a powerful, amazing ass woman or man that you are, like, then goodbye, 333, because you don't want to strip anyone of their power. You just want people who appreciate who and what you are. But yeah, there's a lot of people in this world who strip you of your power because a lot of people have narcissistic traits. It's not just a man or woman thing. Women do it too to men, and women do it to women, and so on and so forth, and men do it to men. It's just more the fact of the matter is, I think this has to do with dating, and a lot of you guys there are women, and I'm talking about just in general, where, some men will still want you to sit still and look pretty, and that's just not what you're here to do, 3-3. You're going to be popping off, popping out, being you, standing away from the crowd, right? That could be any crowd. Dating, life, friendships, relationship. You're standing away from the crowd with like the things that you're saying and doing by taking back your power and being strong in your spot. And just because like some people don't agree with you or some people don't want that for you doesn't mean that it's not for you. And you're realizing that. Detoxing negative people, low vibrational people, situations, and reclaiming your art. Like 333, some of you guys really have a goal that you want to do in life, or you have a passion and there was people in your life that made you feel like you couldn't accomplish it, or it was just the fact that you were stripped powerless so many times that you lost faith in yourself. But now I see you guys reclaiming your art, your passion, and probably going viral if you post your shit, okay? You're on the road to success, 333. And if you already are trying to do that, then you're going to be doing it. So, yep. And I have a subliminal for going viral as well. If you guys want to check it out. And you guys can find it on my page because I have a lot of things going on. I have a subliminal channel too. But anyway, good news is coming in, guys, already. And your career, I feel like you guys are going to be hearing good news about your career. So that's crazy because it's like so many good things are happening, but it's because you took back your power. And yeah, you might be connected to Power 111 as well. And then I see this as well popping out. Since karma's on your side, justice will be served. I feel like the justice here is that when you took back your power, the people who stripped it from you, it's like you're taking it back from them. Like I think people have like taken your power from you and you're claiming back your power from all the corners. And it's like almost like they're going down, you're going up because like I think you elevate so many people by accident, 333, and they could be elevated by your energy and your example, but they can't be still in your energy, your time, and that's what some of these people do when they're not rooting for you. You are so funny, fun, and entertaining. Yeah, 333, your angel just encouraging you. Like you got that it factor. You guys want to watch pile number 6 and like your seductive trait? You guys have that star factor. And you guys, definitely watch that, guys, because it's connects. You have that star factor, and people have tried to strip you from that, but they've seen it in you. You're a star. Like you have people like you turn heads when you walk into a room. So naturally, you're going to be attractive. People want to be around you. You're going to watch you on TV, listen to your music, whatever. Yeah, all you got to do is be brave and make that first step, and then it becomes easy. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, in the past, you guys thought there was repercussions to stepping out and being yourself. That's only because you had people shame you. But now that you're free to be yourself, you're going to be so happy. And also, some of you guys, yeah, I do see some of you being more self-expressive with maybe like your sexuality too as well. If that's something you were shamed out of, because I kind of get this like coming out of the closet energy, but it could be from any aspect. Just being your true self, the way you want to dress, the way you want to act, to even like a gift or talent you were afraid to show the world, or spirituality. So hope you guys like that message. Bye. Okay, pile number 444. Let's get into it. So let's see what you guys are currently attracting into your life right now. I feel like you guys are going to be feeling really at peace and really confident within yourself. I feel like you guys have gone through a lot in the past, and it may have been hard to see why you were going through that. But I feel like you guys are finally going to see that things are working out for you. And you're also going to be like realizing that you're on the right path, because a lot of you guys may have questioned because of the things you've gone through. Am I even on the right path? But you definitely are. I feel like passion is going to come back into your life, because you guys are really going to see that you are here for a purpose. You are very divinely protected. Nothing just happens just to torture you or make you feel terrible. And even if things happen that were not divinely orchestrated, that were hurtful, you guys persevered and you pulled through and you made it out on top. Like your angels are saying that you're doing so well because you guys are so strong and you kind of just persevered through bullshit. And 444, I feel like that gives you a sense of like a glamorous energy to you, where you're just like, I cannot be bothered. Like 444, I feel you guys becoming unbothered. Like that's the energy you're attracted, and looking in the mirror and being like, damn, yeah, I am that bitch. And that's not only about looks, but I feel like, yeah, you guys are looking good, of course, especially if you picked some of the other piles that related to that. But also it's the energy of like, I forgot where it was. I think it was an article or a book that I read about the Nine of Wands. And it was like the Nine of Wands as a person is someone that is so attractive because they've been through so much. Like the more you've gone through and the more you persevere, it gives you this energetic strength and glow and this badassery, this like real queen behavior, you know? Because what truly is a king or a queen? It's not really that you're born into royalty. It's that you've earned that right by fighting a war and sitting up on that throne, you know? 444, and I feel like you've done that. And with the imagination is there, yeah, I think you guys are gonna start dreaming again. You're just gonna be confident in your abilities to manifest, because I do feel like you guys are gonna see that the things you want to come in life are coming towards you. And I feel 444, you also have just healed from the past, where, you know, it was kind of hard to see past your own hurts. I get it, like, and it's hard to be inspired when you're constantly feeling like the world is like torturing you, but you guys were being pushed into a transformation, and you're definitely coming out on it. 444, I really feel like what has changed in you is your inner strength. Like you definitely are unbreakable, and you trust the angels, the universe more, that if you just keep persevering and you keep moving forward, that things will work out. And I see as well that you guys are also headed towards a lot more money, a lot more abundance. Also 444, I feel like what you're attracting is more knowledge. Like some of you guys opted to like be in school or learn, and I feel like that was a good choice for you guys, even if it's tough. Like, you know, after taking a hard test and you passed and everything works out, or sometimes 444, even if you did go to school and like in the past and didn't work out, like you were always led in the right direction. Like when things don't work out, sometimes it really is just not meant to be 444, especially if you try your best. Like that's all that really matters for 444. Like the angels would never put you in a situation where you tried your best and failed, and like they're like, oh well, you lose, you know. Like no, especially if you tried your very best and you did your best, like, you know, and it didn't work out, that just means that it wasn't meant for you, and you guys just realizing that. I'm glad that path didn't work out, because I wouldn't have been happy. You have justice there too as well. Yeah, 444, I feel like you're gonna see that things pan out for you. Like there's some kind of victory coming in your life, pile 444, that's gonna make you very, very confident. And especially if you've watched the other piles where I talked about that. Protection, yeah. 444, I feel like what you're attracting in your life is a spiritual protection, but you've always had it. But I feel as though you guys are more confident in the fact that you're protected and that you're divinely protected, because you're seeing how you've gotten out of situations and you have persevered and you have succeeded, even though certain things happened in your life that made you feel like you were never going to do that. And yeah, 444 as well. Okay, that's funny. So what you guys attract in general in your life, or you may have always attracted a lot of haters in your life, but that's because you guys are high vibrational people. Like people are going to hate on the fact that you are always on this elevated status. Like I said, like my kings, my queens, my emperors, my empresses, like you've always incarnated with the higher vibration. You've always incarnated with this energy. So you naturally are going to attract haters to you, because people are just hating on the fact that you're so powerful. And there's people in your life that probably did try to dim your confidence or your power, even if you chose the last pile. And you guys are finally getting it back and realizing, nah, I'm that bitch. Because like what I'm seeing is girls in the mirror and be like, you let that motherfucker talk to you like that? Never again, you know. 444, like you're not letting people treat you any type of way anymore. I feel like you know that, like if someone doesn't call you back or someone doesn't want to hang out with you, it's nothing more than protection. Like you are a poppin' ass person, and if someone is not in your life, it's because you're protected. Like 444, a lot of what goes on in your life is not really rejection, it's divine protection, and I think you guys are picking up on that. 444, I feel like you guys also are the type of person that triggers a lot of people. And people, okay, so you guys are high vibrational and you're light workers, right? So if you're really bright light in the room, sometimes it does trigger darkness in other people. So you may have been a target to some people just treating you like crap and garbage, and you're like, why is this happening to me? But you guys are realizing who you are. Like you're remembering who you are in this world, and you're remembering what you're here to do. And that's keeping you in this energy of like protection and just like knowing you're protected, but also before you've always been protected, but you're feeling protected from haters and from people that are triggered by you. Maybe in the past you felt like it was just too overwhelming, that people were constantly triggered by you, but you guys are kind of seeing that, you know, your angels have your back despite the way some people act. Yeah, 444, I feel like you guys are like being connected to people that are going to get you to that next level, like 444. And also I feel like as well, you guys are seeing so many signs and synchronicities that you are just trusting the fact that you are on the right path. I see that for you guys, that you are going to be connected to the next step in life, and you're going to realize that like you truly are on a divinely orchestrated path, because the way of everything always works out for you, like 444. It's kind of like, I guess imagery, like, you know, like Pirates of the Caribbean, where like Captain Jack Sparrow kind of just like seems like he's like stumbling through life, but then he always ends up just kind of like succeeding. Like sometimes like you guys, like sometimes you may feel like working on intuition. You're like, I don't know what's happening, but somehow he ends up at the right place at the right time. Like that's you guys. Like you have that divine timing, you have that divine protection. And sometimes like, you know, for instance, like certain things will happen, like that you're meant to slow down and stop and look at something, especially if the angels know that you're not going to get that opportunity again. They may have your car break down and, you know, or they may have something happen, or they may have you move or shift a job. Like if they know there's someone you're meant to meet or somewhere you're meant to go. So you're not questioning so much why things happen anymore, because you're basically being pushed in a certain direction. 444, you are my type of people. I'm not gonna lie that, like, yes, you're manifestors, and yes, my vision board's manifesting, but a lot of your life too is almost about divine timing and trusting your path, because you guys do have a very specific path or purpose here. Like you do have the ability to manifest pretty well, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you guys may feel like as much as you manifest, things are not going your way. It's because you are meant to be pushed in a certain direction. And also your angels are connecting you to the right thing for you, because sometimes you guys don't even realize your value and your worth, and that you could do better than what you're even trying to manifest. So, you know, you guys are definitely, yeah, you guys are definitely elevating like crazy. Let's see what else is going on here. Authenticity, yeah. I feel you guys are going to be more comfortable being yourself too. Let's see what else you guys are attracting in your life. Resilience, yeah. 444. I just feel like you guys have this new energy of like you're not being pushed around. You're not being told what to do. Like you guys just know that your angels got your back, and that's it. Burdens, yeah. 444 as well. Like I feel like in the past you were just burdening yourself a lot because you were worried like that things are not going to work out for you, or that like the universe forgotten about you. But yeah, you guys are going to see that things really start working out for you. That's all I really got to say about that. But let's get into it a little bit more and see like what other energies you could be attracting. Death, yeah. 444, you definitely went through some sort of transformation and ending in your life. And maybe you went through a period of time where you like kind of questioned like that things were going to work out for you. But you guys all of a sudden now are going to realize that everything happened for a reason. We got 8 of Wands there too. Okay, yeah, things are starting to move forward. I feel like you guys definitely ended some chapter in your life that was like pretty karmic. We got the Star there too as well. 8 of Pentacles. I definitely feel like as well this has to do with work situations, 444, because I do feel like, oh no, friendships as well, yeah. Yeah, 444. I just want to say that I talked about this in like one of my, I think it was my Patreon or some of the other piles, that like you guys are here for a specific purpose, right? So you're put in certain environments to help kind of elevate and change the energy in the room. Like you guys have that ability. So you do naturally trigger people around you, and you have a lot of people who love you, but you have a lot of people that may hate on you because of the fact that you change up energy in jobs, situations, friend groups, this and that. Like you have that ability. So the energy that you guys attract 444 is sometimes people that are triggered by you and people that hate on you, because of the fact that you guys naturally just seem very connected to the universe and source. Like when I see the word connected, I actually feel like, yeah, you're being connected to certain people, situations, but you're just connected to the other side. You're connected to the realm, you know, and that's why you guys end up exactly where you need to be. And people are so shook by you and your energy. You look at the star there. You guys definitely have some sort of star quality, and you have some kind of high vibration that naturally causes people to be triggered in a way where they kind of act up. So like, I feel like 444, you know, in the past, you kind of felt like being a light worker, you're exposed to so much negativity, so much bad energy, bad people. You're like being eaten alive out here. I know I felt like that a lot. But in reality, it's almost like happening because you are that, and because you're so protected. Because also 444, I feel like maybe like it's gonna be in the workplace where this happened to me, like in almost every workplace I've been in. Like some person randomly starts hating and try to bring me down, and that would kind of make me not want to work there anymore or something like that. But 444, I feel like also you may find that someone who is bothering you in the workplace, or someone that is preventing you from shining or whatever, is going to be removed or something like that. Or 444, you're just going to not let it bother you if it was something that bothered you in the past. And 444 as well, like I feel like for my light workers, my healers, especially a lot of you guys want to start platforms or pop out, you're always afraid of energetic attacks and stuff. But I feel like you got yourself to a point of strength that you don't have to worry about it as enough, or confidence levels where you don't have to worry about it as enough. 444, I feel like you guys really built up your confidence, and it's going to lead you to the next step. Or 444 as well with the connections there. I feel like as well, you guys learn so much through your relationships and experiences. You know how to make the right connections with people, so you're not subjected to like people who are constantly triggering and you are hating on you because of who and what you are. Like I feel like 444, you're going to connect with other like light workers and healers pretty soon as well, if you haven't already. But I do feel you guys are very protected, and you're just going to feel a lot of peace and comfort knowing that, because you're going to see that things work out for you, and they always do. With the star there too as well, like I feel like you guys are embracing your star quality instead of like kind of hating it, because like I feel like you guys definitely had a lot of people triggered. But remember, I feel like you build a lot of confidence in yourself when you realize why people are triggered by you. Like you're not just a disgusting creature that people can't bear to be around. It's almost that you're just so amazing that people just sometimes like feel also that I have to say, but also your energy is just very strong, and it's like it affects people, especially if they're a low vibration. If you come into a room, you're automatically shifting and changing themselves. They're changing them forever. Like 444, you change people's lives forever. Friendship, relationship, like that's the energy you guys emit. Like that's the energy you guys bring in. You've always had this energy, not just currently, but you always have this energy where you transform people with your energy. But now that you're aware of it, you know how to navigate with it. If you chose pile number 3, you're in your power. You're definitely gonna be triggering people, and you're definitely gonna be having more haters, but you guys don't even care because you know that like you're protected and you're gonna be connected to the right people, even if you have to go out alone from time to time. Yeah, 444, you guys are attracting like the fruits of your labor. You're gonna start to see things harvest for you. Temptation will test you. Yeah, 444, I feel like in the past, like a change for the better, like a lot of low vibrational people will try to tempt you into things that like maybe at the time, like you'll be tempted into it, but now, like, I feel like you guys are so strong that you're not even being tempted into things you don't want to do. Or 444, honestly, I don't even want to take it that far. I feel like you guys trigger people and haters because you're not even tempted to do low vibrational things the way other people are, like take a shady deal or do terrible, horrible things to others. So it's like people kind of hate on the fact that you're very moral, but you do attract people that hate on you guys a lot, 444, and I feel like that's such a contradictory message that you feel at peace, but it's almost like you're at peace, but being this person, being this energy, because honestly, it's like you have a lot more love and support than you even know, and you have so much protection that, you know, the angels will put you in environments that probably shake things up and triggers people, but you're there for a reason. Even relationships and karmics as well, you probably do this too. Page of Swords, the Chariot. Yeah, it's like you guys are just seeing it for what it is. Like when someone tries to like 5 of Swords you or hurt you before you hurt them or try to do something petty, like you just see them as the little pages they are. Like, you know, you're like, oh yeah, you're just trying to get under my skin. Like I don't even care. Like I feel like for you guys have developed thicker skin, and that's what your energy is omitting right now. And also you'll find that people, like you're not even bothered by people anymore. You see how this guy's all fired up and looking? Also 444, I want to take it a step further too. You healed some sort of part of yourself that maybe put you in situations where you need protection from, because I'll give an example too as well. Now that I've grown a lot, I do notice that, like, you know, with some friendships or situations where if someone's very unhealed, they're still very much seeking, like, okay, like female friends, for instance, they may seek a lot of validation from men. So when a man hurts them or something, like they're still trying to seek that validation from that person, like still putting themselves in that position with that person, being tempted by them because they're kind of in like a karmic cycle. So it's like 444, I feel like you kind of release the need to be validated or like to look for anything outside of yourself, not just relationship, just giving example, like you healed yourself, you're so much at peace because you're actually protecting your energy, like, you know, 444, because yeah, I've noticed sometimes that there are certain people that will try to go in like friend groups and try to like wreck them and do that, but it's like you're so strong in who you are, and I'm bothered you're attracting more people who are like that now, and you're not letting lower vibrational people wreck your things, because like, you know, it's all lessons and learning, but I feel 444 that you guys definitely healed like codependency or the need to like have anybody or the need to have all the answers. Like you're just chilling right now. And 444, I feel like people are like following in your example as well. Like you guys have gone through so much growth. It's crazy. You guys are elevating like crazy. Yeah, I just feel you guys just simply enjoying your life. And again, we have a depiction of just someone just like vibing, enjoying life. And then we have the 3 of Cups there as well. And 444, I feel like, you know, you guys are just doing you. Like I feel like you just like going through the motions. Like it's like when things bother you, you're not really like getting too bothered by them anymore. Like I love the growth that I see in these piles. I'm like, do you guys even need me anymore? Like I don't think so. No, I'm just kidding around. You guys just probably stopping in to see how I'm doing short term. Yeah. However, I think you guys are also like, yeah, like I said, like kind of like with the energy of like for my feminines or my masculines out there watching, like, you know, when you first like really want to be in a relationship, like, or when you first start your spiritual journey, you're like, I want to be in a relationship so badly. And then you guys start growing so much that you realize, I don't even think I really want that anymore, because you love yourself and you're like, well, I have all these great things going on. And you find your purpose and you're fulfilled and you find friends that are like minded. And all of a sudden, like, you know, the person that you always liked or always thought you loved comes back, and then you don't even feel a thing for them anymore. That's the type of growth that you guys are experiencing. And then you realize the angels are leading you in the right direction because they're showing you that you didn't even want what you wanted in the first place by leading you away from that person. And I think 444, you're getting that. If something cuts off or it ends, it's something you didn't even want in the first place, or something that wasn't meant for you in the first place. Like there's an era of acceptance here. And I think you guys are really focusing on your work, your friendships, going places, doing things. Yep. And I feel that everything, your passions and everything is just going to be in alignment right now. And I feel like you guys, honestly, 444, the changes that you have in your life is that like you're not letting haters or lower vibrational people who are triggered by you get to you. And also the things that you guys are also working on yourself. I mean, you guys are in therapy, or you're just like doing a lot of inner healing, doesn't matter, or just identifying your own triggers. And I think before the angels may have put you through a lot of situations that triggered you in person so that you don't get triggered in that way anymore, because some of you guys, well, all of us have certain things or situations that trigger us, right? the universe will constantly put you in that situation until you heal that of yourself. Before it could have been like abandonment. So you constantly got abandoned. Now you just don't care anymore. Or it could have been, you know, whatever the case may be, needing a boyfriend, so you had to go a long time without one. Or it could be, you know, losing your job because you're a workaholic, but then you just rebuilt. Or yeah, or losing something you worked really hard on, because that's the best way to protect you from feeling like you're out of control, like, because you've always been protected. And also, by the way, anyone you lose or anything you lose is not really meant for you anyway. It's just an area, this is an element of acceptance here, I feel, in your guys' energy. And yeah, 444, I really just feel like the reason why you don't let these hating ass people bother you anymore is because you just see them for what they are. It's like they're probably so low vibrational. Like, what kind of people, like I always think about that too when people leave negative comments. I'm like, well, I don't even know anybody that would do that in my life. Like, just go on someone's page and just say something. Like, so, like, imagine the energy those people are in, you know? Before you're like, I probably, like, feel sorry for them, you know? It's like, instead of just, like, looking at the comment and, like, analyzing it, you know? So, yeah, let's see what else your angels want you to know about what energies you're attracting. Yeah, I feel like fossil 444, like, you guys definitely, maybe my people, you're releasing some sort of toxic trait. Maybe it's workaholicism, because I see your energy, you're kind of slowing down and you're chilling. Like, you're just enjoying like, you're enjoying finally the adventure, not the destination. Like, you're enjoying the journey in life and realizing that, like, you know, everything happens for a reason. And, you know, there's always going to be new goals, new places to go, new places to meet. And I think you guys are just at peace in your energy. And maybe you're just going to be content with where you're at. Not stagnant, because things are moving forward. You're making new connections. You're doing things. But you don't have that need to, like, seek outside yourself anymore. And I think that makes you this powerhouse. You may want to watch Pile 3, of course. And I think as well, like, yeah, I think you guys are just going to be comfortable in your own skin. A lot of you guys have been dealing with health problems. That's going to be healing. Yeah. You guys are not afraid of changes anymore. You're not afraid of things not going right for you, because you just trust that things are going to work out. Yeah, I think before you guys killed some sort of codependency or addiction in your life, and that caused a lot of peace. And it's like, before, like, you're always divinely protected, but maybe some kind of habit or situation that you were doing in the past subjected you to some of this energy that was uncomfortable for you in the past, or you just healed something in yourself that triggered you into bad choices or decisions. But before, either way, your angels put you in a situation to heal and to grow. So I feel like you guys are doing a great job. It doesn't really matter. But before, I think that you guys should just know that people are naturally going to be triggered by you guys, because you're light workers or healers, and you're somebody who just lives by your morals, and you will not be, you know, tempted by lower vibrational people and situations. You will not be told what to do. Like, and your angels always have your back as well. You have a new person on the way. Yeah, 444, I feel like a lot of you guys may have just released an ex or a person that you may have been very, like, just kind of like stuck on, or you released a situation that you were stuck on. Someone you are friends or talking to. Then you have a new person on the way. So yeah, let me see what that's about. It says, you have many options of love. Do not settle. You are not the problem. Yeah. I feel like that's what it is, 444. Like, I feel like you guys, when it comes out to dating and relationships, especially for women out there watching, like, you're just chilling right now. Like, you're not, like, approaching a relationship like, is this the one? It's the one. Because you realize that, like, there's people brought in your life for reasons. Like, you know what I'm saying, 444? Like, there's a time, like, where, like, you know, you go to a reading and be like, oh, you're not going to find your soulmate for a while. Like, you're just going to be dating and learning. And, like, that'd be really triggering for you guys to hear, right? Or for some of you guys, be like, this is not your twin flame. And someone get really triggered to hear that. But, like, 444, you don't really get triggered by hearing anything. Because, number one, maybe you don't feel like that resonates with you, and you're like, oh, that doesn't resonate, but they send the message and you move on with your life. Or number two, you're just like, oh, you know, that makes a lot of sense. I really don't mind. I'm just want to go towards whatever angels, the universe have for me that keeps me safe and thriving and more successful. You know, there's a time and place for certain blessings in life, and you're trusting in the angels and what they have planned for you. Keep speaking your mind. And 444, you're just being your true authentic self. You guys are you are manifesting like crazy, by the way, 444, but I think you also just accepted that if you can't manifest something right now in the immediate energy, it's not meant for you. Like, before, there's certain people you try to manifest, they're not coming in. It's because they're not meant for you. But you can still manifest, get out there, have fun. But if anything is brought off your path, you're trusting the angels don't want that there for a reason. Probably because it's holding you back, most likely. Money advancement. And 444, you're also headed towards more money, because again, when things don't go right or you get stressed, like, you just kind of shift your gears and you keep it moving. Someone is brokenhearted. Yeah, 444, I feel like, yeah, I think I do think it's well for you guys that you took back your power, and you're no longer, like, you know, making other people's problems your problems. So it's like, if someone's not treating you right and you have to cut them off, like, you're not, like, feeling sorry for them anymore. It's like you're trusting that the person's not meant to be there. Let's see, look expensive. It's destined for Yeah, you look expensive, 444. Glamour, yeah. 444, I think that you guys are also just like starting to see yourself for who and what you are. Like, I think you really sold yourself short in the past because you were going through all this learning and growth. And now that you realize that, like, you're like, damn, like, why did I, you know, but you go through, yeah, combo. You always got me guessing. Yeah, okay. Who is this, by the way? Someone's coming into your energy. Yeah, 444. There's definitely someone coming into your energy right now. Okay, who is this? Yeah, 444, I think you're just like releasing the need to all the answers. I definitely talked about this in one of my other piles a couple weeks ago. You guys may resonate with that, but we also have the Nine of Pentacles there too, as well as the Ten of Wands. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys also were feeling like in the past that you had to do everything on your own. You had to carry all your burdens, that like kind of like that type of energy. But I feel like now, like, you guys are opening up to receiving. So for 4, you guys might have been listening to a lot of my readings or piles in the past where I talked about, hey guys, I got a PO box, send me some things if you want. Like, I had some blockages myself with receiving and me being a workaholic and all those things, and I'm working on it, even if I felt guilty, you know, putting that there. Even though if you guys want to donate or if you guys want to, you know, send me something, like, that's amazing. I'm so grateful for that. It's like, I love receiving things from you guys. It makes me so happy. It's like, if that makes you happy to do that and me happy, like, why did I have that? But like, you guys may have the same thing where you had issues with receiving or whatever it was that you had an issue with. You guys are healing from it. So it's opening up to new connections, or some of you guys had trouble asking for help. But I feel like help is on the way type of energy. Like, that you guys are realizing that you have a lot of options. And if one door closes, there's 50 other ones out there. Like, you're opening up your mind, 444. I think this is the end of like a dark night or a spiritual awakening. And you're just seeing the world for what it is. A lot of lessons of learning and fun and people and situations and pettiness, but also greatness and options and doors opening, you know, period. You guys are gonna become a lot more successful because you open up your mind to this mentality that you're like, all right, I have so many options. I got so many gifts, got so many talents, so many skills. Who's with me? All right, you're not bi. All right, you're not bi. All right, well, what about you? All right, cool. Let's work together. You know, I just see such a cool energy here. And the people that are triggered and hating, they can just stay triggered and stay hating because they're not meant to be there anyway. Like, they're not on your level. Like, anyone is seriously triggered and hating is just simply not on your level and not resonating with what you have to say, 444. You might be comfortable with going out and doing the things you need to do, or connected with the right people because you're realizing, yeah, you're on just a different wavelength than people. 444, you're on a different level. And instead of trying to fight the people at the bottom, you're realizing that you're going to shine from the top. And that's kind of what I'm picking up on here. Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment is coming because you're realizing that the universe has your back and you can't just follow your inspiration and without anxiety. So 444, I see what you guys are attracting is actually, like a chill energy, like peace. Like, you guys probably healed your anxiety, or you guys have been working on your mental health, you guys, even if you weren't on purpose, you guys probably are just healing to the point where your mental health is improving, and inspiration is coming back in your life. And I think you guys are seeking better situations without overanalyzing what isn't going right and working towards what is. Like, it's like somebody, if there's too many issues in a connection or people, you're just saying, okay, not for me, moving on. Instead of trying to, I'm hearing like, you're trying to like, I'm hearing don't fix something that's not broken, but that's not what it really is it? Yeah, of course, don't fix something that's not broken, but also it's just like the energy of like, don't try to fix something that's not fixable, you know, 444, like, you're just trying to like, okay, pick it up, it's not working for me, move forward, pick it up, okay, it's not working for me. Like, I think it's the hardest thing that some people have, like, when you work in a certain direction, some people have the problem where like, the universe is trying to show you this is not the direction you're meant to go in, but they keep trying to push it, but then like, then like they wonder why they're not getting anywhere. You're still pushing in the wrong direction. The universe has showed you 50 million signs. It's not, nothing's going right for me. It's that you're being pushed in a new direction. You know, it's like that. Like, before you kind of see the world in that way where you're like, okay, this is a sign. What does it mean? All right, you want me this way? All right, great. Like, you're getting it, 444. Yeah, I just feel like in the world, there's like so many people that will lead you into low vibrational people and circumstances, and you're just seeing those people for what they are and ignoring it, 444. Because also as well, on my path was like really flabbergasted me that I did witness a lot of people purposely try to trigger me and get my attention, and I used to sometimes react, sometimes not. Well, I feel like when I realized that, I didn't react, but it was still affect me. Like, damn, like, why do they do that? But like, now when I see people do that, I just see it as like, okay, how petty, how cute. Like, you don't have to always like overanalyze or have the last word. Just sometimes you guys just need to keep it pushing. So I feel like you guys are protecting yourself also by acknowledging the fact that some people are just not in your life, and out of your energy is better than in it. And if they're not in your life, it's for a reason. So 444, I think what's changing in your energy right now is accepting that you can't change things, you can't change people. What you can't do is work on a better version of you, be confident, and go towards your goals. And it's just fixing up everything around you and your energy, because you're not fighting the flow anymore, or you're not fighting the flow at all. But sometimes you have to learn, you know, the hard way, like everybody does. Like, no one naturally is going to be in this energy. It takes a lot of work. So congratulations. And now you guys are really comfortable stepping into new experiences and saying no to toxic and low vibrational people. And there's going to be a lot of new connections entering your life. And yeah, 444, when you're in this energy of self-love and unapologeticness and peace and within yourself and really truly a high vibrational state, which you've always been, but now you're even more because you're just so at peace and not letting people rock you. There's going to be people who have this strong reaction to you. There's going to be people who love you. There's going to be people who hate you. So I feel for that, you know, there's going to be so much abundance coming into your life. Yeah, you guys are going to be taking risks and changes and feeling confident in that. And money's going to be coming to you because you're just going to be trying a lot of new things. So yeah. And when someone behaves stupidly, like, I feel like you guys are just going to like, whatever, you know, instead of just like engaging or letting it bother you so much. Like kind of like Power Woman 1 I was talking about, there's a certain time where, you know, you need to take back your power if someone's directly coming at you and it's affecting you. But it's more the energy of like, you know, none of this has anything to do with you, so you just ignore it, you know? It's like certain energies of just straight haters who just like want any, like there's certain people who just want any, like they just want your attention, whether it's good or bad, because that's how high vibrational you are. They just want to be able to throw you off your game, you know, 444, and you're realizing that. So you're just so confident in the fact that you're taken care of and all right, cool, that's how you think, but I'm going to keep it moving, you know? Like you're so strong in your spot, 444. It's amazing. And you're getting a gift from the universe. Something about February 2 coming in here. Honor, respect will come to you. Maybe like you guys did cut off someone who was trying to get in your way too as well, or you just saw things for what they were. Yeah, I feel like you guys just I feel like in the past you guys were kind of worried about people like ruining you or people trying to like sabotage you, but you guys are actually realizing now at this point in your life you're extremely divinely protected. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. A lot of good news coming in. I really do hope you guys like this message, and I want you to choose a pile number 555 if you guys are interested, because I did see a lot of these cards coming in and it seems like a lot of these things are kind of entering into a new energy. So 444, like I kind of see like the word followers is like coming out. So I feel like 444, when you're in this energy, you're gonna, now that like, yes, you have people hating and triggered by you, but you have probably, because you have followers or people who like you or people that respect you. And I think 444, if you don't have that yet, you're going to see the people start to take to your energy because you're so at peace and you have something figured out. They want to figure out what you're doing. The haters want to, but also the people that like and respect you. But 444, you already have a lot more people that like and respect you than haters. The reason why I highlight the haters is this is more about the energy where you feel confident knowing you're protected, because the only thing that kind of rocked you or shook you in the past were people trying to throw you off your game or people throwing you evil eye and all that shit. But now you're realizing they have no power over you anymore because you know that everything's going to work out for you, even if it affects you from time to time. So that's what I'm seeing for 444. But if you also want to know more about, you know, what's coming next, think 555, I'm going to pull out these ones about, you know, what is coming towards you as followers and people wanting to be like you and all that. So if you're interested in that, go and check it out. So I hope you guys like that message. Bye. Okay, 555, let's get into it. I transitioned into this reading for 444, which is really interesting, but I was talking about 444, just like having a lot of haters and stuff, but 555, you'll probably resonate with that too as well if you want to check it out, because they're definitely kind of in alignment. But I was kind of hearing like Nicki Minaj, all these bitches want to be my bestie. 555, it's like good and bad energy, but I feel like it's mostly 100% good because, okay, here's what I'm trying to say, 555. People want to be like you, okay? That's what you're attracting in your energy right now, because you are really strong in your spot and you've gone through so much transformation. And I feel 555 as well, because you went through all these transformations. You might want to watch the whole reading if you have time, because they all transition to each other. But you guys are at a place in life where you're so strong in your spot and you really upped your defenses. And so 555, I think people admire you. They respect you. They look at you like someone they want to be. And like I was saying in my reading maybe 2 weeks ago, that it may be hard for some of you guys to have one-on-one relationships because sometimes people are always looking up to you or looking like you're like people's rock, the rock in people's lives, 555. And I feel that's the energy that you attract because you're solid. So of course people want to look at you, be like you. And of course it's tenfold that if you guys are on social media or you have a job where you're a mentor, a teacher, a coach of some kind, 555. So I feel you guys are attracting is even more people who want to follow you because of your growth. And I feel like people are constantly seeing you grow, change, evolve, and elevate. And so they want to be around you. So 555, what you're attracting in your energy right now is followers. And I got a teacher and a mentor, which is really interesting. But I actually feel like this is you guys, 555. I feel like you guys are becoming a teacher and a mentor even more so. Even if you've already been that, you're even more so becoming someone people want to be like. And 555, this could also manifest in different ways. That is the energy where I feel like you guys do have that star quality where people may dress like you or want to be like you and emulate you. But I also see as well, 555, people want to follow you and people respect you because of your growth and your strength and your perseverance. So yeah, 555, you may be questioning why some people are randomly like following you, or it's like weird 555 because it could be like on platforms or places where people don't even know you or see anything about you, but it's your energy 555. Like your energy is pulling people in. So you might notice a larger dose of people paying attention to you or walking up to you or looking at you or wanting to know. I'm hearing that one song that I've been stuck in my head for a month, the David Guetta with Rihanna. Who's that chick? Who's that chick? Yeah, 555. You guys, it could be Pisces as well because Rihanna's Pisces, or this could be just happening right now. It's Pisces season right now when I'm doing this reading. Is it still? I'm not really sure anymore, but yeah, it's March right now, but it could have transitioned to Pisces. No, it didn't yet. But anyways, I'm hearing who's that chick? Yeah. So 555, regardless of when those transition into each other, because I completely forgot. I'm kind of getting Aries energy there too as well. Maybe that's why, because I'm getting a blur of is it Aries? I'm thinking April, Aries season. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like this is the energy you guys are in right now. So you guys are going to start blasting off into space, because I do see that in April as well. Well, whatever you guys say this reading, guys, because the readings are timeless. So keep in mind. But next month, I feel like you're going to see this even more. I'm seeing within 30 days, you're going to see something happen. And I'm hearing this specifically. I've never heard that specific message. And, I keep getting confused. So I think that message really wanted to come through. But I feel that 555, it's like you guys are really getting in alignment with what you're here to do and stepping foot into your power. You guys are answering your calling. And you're getting it, 555, because yes, a lot of people have callings, but not everyone answers the call. Not everyone gets it. So people really stay stuck in negative, toxic, low vibrational things and habits where they don't want to see it. But you guys are kind of getting what you're here to do. And also 555, it could just be very traditional. You graduated school and you're going to go out there and do this teaching job. But, not everybody who is like a therapist is a healer, right? And not everybody who is a leader is someone that's leading people in the right direction, like 555. I feel like you guys are genuinely people that other people want to be like, and not for anything fake, because they can sense your organic realness, they can sense your strength, and also 555, some of you guys are already on platforms, or you already have people watching you one way or another, maybe at school, at work, or whatever the case may be. I feel like people have already seen your growth, so they trust you even more, 555. There's energy where people have like stuck with you through a long period of time, or have watched you through a long period of time. And if it's not that, then I feel as though like it's just very evident that you guys put in work, like 555, like you have a really good resume or track record, or you have respect. Like there's something, I just put some respect in my name. You have 555. It's like you have some respect in your name. So if you haven't already, you're going to feel that way, because your growth and elevation is evident to the people that have known you, even in the past. Like even 555, if you don't know people very well, like people could just see you from where you came from to now, a picture of you even, and be like, yeah, that's someone I want to be like. So 555, it could be very like surface value. Like some of you guys went through a beautiful, amazing transformation with your body, right? And now you're a fitness coach, and that's amazing. Like you might get some followers for that, right? And or you will get followers, I should say. That's the reading, but that's the example I'm setting. But it's deeper than that, because obviously it's energetic, where you must have put in hard hours, hard work, and people just want to be like you. But 555 as well, I just noticed that like you guys just are the type of people that people gravitate towards, even if you didn't really do much of anything, because that's just been in your energy. You probably were leaders and teachers and all that in your past life. But I think 555, you come here with a specific purpose and a specific message, and I think you guys are kind of like understanding it now a little bit more. And I think that's why people are gravitating towards you, because when you have a specific message and a specific purpose, it's going to call to the people that want to hear that message or need to hear that message. So 555, you're being very clear on who and what you are and what you're here to do. You may want to watch Pile 111, because that's very much in alignment with what I was saying here. But 555 is very specific pile that what you're attracting right now is more followers, fans, something like that. More clients. It depends on the line of work you're in, because I don't want to say, just followers if you guys are not on social media, but a lot of you guys who follow me are on social media. You have your accounts. You guys can post below what you're doing and where you're trying to manifest, more of this following, or if you just notice that in your life naturally, people are just like listening to you more, because I feel like you have an authoritarian way about you, 555. And if you did watch Pile 111 or you're attracted to that, basically I was saying there, this is definitely, that pile resonates with this one too. I was basically saying that pile worked on basically asserting themselves and being willing to fight for the things that they believed in, till the very end. And I feel like you guys probably won a few battles and wars, and you have an energy of like, yeah, don't question me. I know what I'm talking about. You know what you're talking about, 555, in one area of expertise. And again, 555, some of you may not be like a scholar in any which way, but some of you guys may have a style or a flair. Like some of you guys just are really good. You incarnated with the ability to express yourself very well. So it's the way you dress or act or talk or the way you create. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be something that you're speaking about, but just know that you're going to get followers or people follow you now even more because you're so sure about who you are. And 555, I think you upped your layer of protection because honestly, 555, you guys could have like a little bit of a energy where you could be, I keep saying Aquarius, but I just see Aquarius or some energies where Sag or certain ninth house placements or certain places where you just don't really want people following you. You just want to be free. Like, I don't want you following me. Go away. Like, I know I can be like that sometimes too, especially with friendships, like, because I need to like move fast and move quickly or I want to be alone sometimes. Like, 555, some of you guys may not want that, so keep in mind, I was going to say before that this can be difficult for some of your one-on-one relationships because people just are naturally like, what's the next step? What's the next step? And you're like, I don't know, figure it out yourself. So 555, again, it's like teaching people how to help themselves, right? 555, just be wary of like people who are trying to just get you to decide their whole life for them or this or that. You may often fall into that because you are really good at helping people and directing people to the next step, but you gotta like teach people how to help themselves so that, one day if you are not in this person's life or whatever, or if you're not doing the same type of work you're doing, like for instance, like what I'm doing in here, like I help you guys help yourself. And a lot of you guys wonder why, like I don't really consider myself a psychic. I think I'm more of like an intuitive life coaching person, like yes, and I'm a channeler, but at the end of the day, I'm directing you guys to the best possible choices in life because it's, choice is ultimately yours. Like I sit here and tell you, this is gonna happen, but this is the energy that happens because you're doing the work. 555. The people on this channel, we don't sit around and just wait for life to happen. Hell no. You guys are my go-getters, and you have built yourself up to this point where people want to be like you even more so. And even if it's your destiny to have followers, you could still have a following that you were destined to have, but you are going to do a better job when you do the work and you're actually walking your talk. You know what I'm saying, 555? Because I feel like you guys are really put work in to walk your talk and be the person that you say that you are, and it reflects in and out of your life. And I feel like something about, people are probably talking about that, like especially if some of you guys are on social media or some of you guys are, a boss ass bitch in the workplace, and then like some of your coworkers I've seen, I'm at a work where they're actually really cool and like a regular great person, like like 555. I feel like you're the type of person that can like take off the hat and actually be chill as fuck and real down to earth. Like you are an awesome ass person, 555, and people just like respect you all around. So again, 555, I think it's really interesting too, because you're going to see this energy translate in all aspects, even if you're on social media, sure, but of course, but friendships, people are just going to be like naturally listening to your advice more, or, relationships as well. Maybe you'll attract more people that are willing to listen to what you have to say in that connection. I'm just seeing that your energy, 555, I think what it really is that you guys are really like, you've been right about a lot of things and you've really been killing it, in the game of life, So 555, people are going to be following you, wanting to be like you. And also depending on the pile, it could also relate to different things. Like if you chose pile 222, I'm not gonna lie, you may get more followers just because you physically look really good, because there's a glow up in that pile. And I feel like, if those cards, if like with those piles combined, I definitely feel like that could be it. And I like kind of like shouting out different piles because I feel like it creates more of a uniqueness in the readings for you guys, because if you did watch pile number 1, for instance, it was taking back your power. You got respect now, and that's why people will follow you. Or if you pick pile number 4, you up to protection, and now you energetically feel ready to go out there and put yourself out more, and your angels feel like you're ready, so they're going to open the floodgates to more people paying attention to you. It's just pile number 3, you took back your power and you're being yourself, so you're just going to get more followers for just being your organic, amazing self. Or if you chose also pile number 2, you're more attractive now physically and energetically by cutting people off who don't want to see you succeed. So you're getting people that just follow you because they want to look at your pictures because you're a bomb ass bitch, like, or 555 as well. 222, you improved your quality of your relationships, and you guys are into relationship coaching as well, so that can relate to pile 222 and 111. Of course, like overall, I said in that pile, your life is going to overhaul, look better because of the way that you guys are taking your power back and you're just like taking the lead in life. And I think 555, how could you have followers if you don't lead? You know what I'm saying? 555. That's why I always laugh at the hashtag Mema podcast. I guess they are leading in a way, like they're podcast people, but they want to say like, oh, that like men are meant to lead. And I always laugh about that because when men say that to me, I'm like, who are you leading and what are you leading? Because I'm leading quite a few amount of people compared to you, sir. So am I following your lead out the door? I know, because I like had a situation too where like, I don't know, like sometimes you follow people, they'll lead you to the darkness, man and woman, So I laugh at people when they say that to me. I'm like, listen, I don't need to be following anyone anywhere. Like I just need to, teamwork, friendship, relationships, 50-50. It's not about being bossy. It's just about the fact that like you, at the end of the day, are the type of person that people are going to lean on, for support or for the answers. But when it comes to relationships as well, 555, just be careful not like attracting people that just want your help. 100%, because I think 555, especially when you have the element of respect, there's certain people that are going to appreciate all that you've done for them, but they can never simply repay you because they can't. They're not in this energy of being this strong ass leader, but they will repay you in other ways. And I think 555, if you also chose the other pile where I was talking about being open to receiving, I feel like this could really benefit you guys if you guys are receiving money for this, or it's your career or whatever, 555, because I feel like you guys are protecting yourself from people that are just using this energy to their benefit of 555. So I feel that you guys are really in your power, and like I said before, like if you want followers, you got to lead. So this is a sign too, 555. If you wanted to start something up, or you have something you're passionate about, you want to speak out about it, you got to do it, because I feel that's probably all that you need to be doing. You guys probably are meant to be doing that if you pick this pile. It's just crazy because you elevated to growth. And I think that you're getting to the point where people are going to be following you in one way or another. And at 555, you're already going to see hints of that, like friends coming to you for advice, or you're going to see that people are paying attention to you romantically. Or 555, if every romantic partnership you've been in is a masculine that needed your help fixing their whole life, well, that's already a sign that you're a fixer and you're a leader, if you already led most of your relationships. 555. So I think that's funny when they say, I'm like, oh God. But anyway, 555. What I'm trying to say is that you guys are naturally in this energy where people want to follow you, be like you. And again, 555, some of you guys are going to be like, I don't want to be a leader. But here's the thing. One of the positives talked about just being like naturally organic and being yourself. That influences people as well. So 555, maybe you don't want to be a leader, but you want to be an influencer. And by being a true influencer of like organic energy and authenticity, which believe me, the world needs that right now. There's so much fake ass shit on the internet right now that I just want to turn off my phone. I took a long ass break home, but anyway, the world needs more of you, 555. So this is just a message of encouragement. Like, you have to go out there and get it, because I'm just tired of like these readings. Like, some people say to me like, oh, you're talking so much, just tell me what's gonna happen. I'm like, I'm telling you what you got to do to make it happen. Hello, if we were just predetermined to just like walk on a path and be a victim of fate, what would be the point of living? If we have free will and we're here to be great, not good, but great. I just like posted that on, I posted a channel message like that in one of my pictures. You guys can follow me on Instagram, QueenAliceLove. I'm on private because of impersonation issues. So yeah, if anybody reaches out to you asking for a reading, I don't do personal readings at all. Oh man. But anyway, 555. Let's see what else is going on here for you. I'm such a chill energy today. Can you guys tell? Yep. Celebration, fun. Love it. 555. Oh my God. Position of authority. Do I need to make this up? Like, people naturally going to follow you. And I think it's funny too, because it's like, there doesn't have to be a traditional setting of like being in a organized, like, oh, you're a leader, this and that. Like, you're just going to find that people naturally take to you wherever you go, whether you're partying, enjoying life and having fun. People are going to be coming up to you, asking you what's up, who are you, Or if you're just sitting in a position of authority, people are actually going to listen to you. Because 555, we all had that boss that like no one would ever listen to, or that teacher in class that no one ever listened to, right? You guys are never going to be that. Like, you guys are going to, and if you had issues with that in the past, you're going to see that people are going to naturally going to be like, paying attention to you. And honestly, you always had this 555. I don't think you were ever the type of person that people didn't listen to. Maybe you just we were talking to the wrong people, 555. But the things you say and do stick with people, 555. That's what I'm picking up on. Look, disappointment. Yeah. Yeah, 555. I feel like some of you guys are a lot like myself, where you help people like get to the money, you help people get to success, you help people find strength, you help people find peace. Like, you guys have gone through and moved past so many disappointments in your life that you're going to be good at helping other people through that. And people have seen you guys persevere. I see as well that you guys have, or you changed your life up in a way that's exciting or cool. Like, you're influencing people. Like, maybe you guys live a very exciting life and people want to be like you like that. Maybe you're a badass bitch on your throne. People want to be like that. Maybe you guys are just really good at making money or like that. Maybe all of the above, I don't not doubt you guys are doing it all. Like, I see that a lot of you guys have just like realized that, and I mean, some of you guys are really good at redirecting people to like, if things don't go right for them, disappointment. Okay, some of you guys are going to be like love relationship coaches or doing readings for people as well if you don't already. If you're already doing that, I just think you're going to get an influx of more clients or followers or people, because you reached a new level here of growth and elevation, and you guys may have been feeling stagnant, but I think that you finally like ended a certain area of life that you needed growth or healing. Depending on the piles, I think you could relate, like you needed more healing or more protection or more rest or something. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, you guys definitely are on the right path. Or some of you guys just moved out of situations that were kind of hindering you a little bit, or yeah, you couldn't be yourself. Yeah, I see that. Getting together with friends. Also, 555, I feel like, some of you guys may become a leader of a friend group if you wanted to do that, or people just might look at you like, what's the plans for the night? Like, you're gonna see people like naturally just cater to like what you have to say, which is so awesome, 555. Especially for those that felt kind of voiceless in a lot of your life, because I feel like, you know, for some of you guys, a lot like myself, who like kind of black sheep energy, like I felt like no one listened to me at all until I kind of like really like branched out and like met people that connected with me in that way, or you guys. So you may have felt like this is not you, but you may just be talking to the wrong people who don't really want to hear what you have to say, 555, especially if you have a message out there. Like I said, like you guys know I'm a little bit of a feminist, but I'm not going to be, you know, arguing with a misogynistic man who's stuck in his ways, you know? Like, you know what I'm saying, 555? What's the point of that? You guys realize that, you know, you can influence people in empowerment more than you could change one shitty person's mind, you know, 555, and that energy can carry through in any area of life, 555. It's like, also, if you dress and be yourself, you know, you could dim that down to make one person happy, or everyone could see you expressing being yourself and being like, I want to be like that, you know, 555. So I see a lot of good things coming out of this energy for you guys. Like, you're coming out of any temporary problems that you may have had. You guys have a lot of people that secretly admire you. I think that 555, you're going to have people come out of the woodworks and say like, I really admire you, or you're going to get more fan mail if you're already online or whatever, or you're going to have like someone that used to work with you or used to like work with you in the past, or you helped in the past. You're going to have people like come up to you and tell you that they appreciate the things you've done for them. And I feel like you guys are also ending a chapter where you're feeling tied down and frustrated because you're actually feeling like you're moving in the right direction. And again, April's next month, but it could be whenever you get to this reading, because you guys worked really hard. And, you know, I just feel like you're just getting back to the basics of who you are. And a lot of doors were opening up. Let's see what else is going on here. Enemies. Yeah, also 555. Some of you guys like publicly overcame something with someone else, or you're publicly like, I don't know, 555, especially if you watch pile number 1. I feel like maybe you guys did not back down from some bullshit ass situations with people, and then, you know, people saw you overcome that and they really respect you for that. I don't know, 555, there's a lot of respect, and people, I don't say 555, what you're attracting energy right now is followers, people want to look up to you, people who see you as a mentor, people who see you as a teacher, people who admire your growth, people who see you elevated, and you're just basically getting like, you know, just more peace in life, knowing that like people are cheering you on. Because I'm hearing like I live for the applause too, like that one song with Lady Gaga. I feel like some of you guys, it's not really about leaders. It's about like more like you guys are creative people or artists, and you're going to get fans for like your art or your work. Keep in mind that could be that as well, which is more like followers for your authenticity and the art you put out there, and respecting your art. And, you know, maybe some of you guys have a message that you portray through music and all that stuff. Because I know my light workers, like, you guys are artistic and talented, but you're probably passionate about a lot of different things too. So that's what I see for you guys. I really hope you guys like that message. And again, you guys definitely did have a glow up as well. That I think that you guys, okay, yeah, 555 as well. You guys had an energetic glow up that it already got people paying attention, and your passion's very attractive to a lot of people. And I feel as well that, especially for my women out there watching, maybe you'll find that women are taking to you more, or for my women watching as well, men as well. Men and women, or like, okay, 555, I'm seeing as well, like, okay, if you're like me, like I have a primarily like female audience, right? So the other thing I try to say is like lately I've seen a lot more men like kind of trickle in, which I think is interesting, especially since I started other things like subliminals or the angel number page. So like I feel like that 555, or maybe you mostly have male followers, but you're gonna see that women are starting to look up to you or support you. Like I feel like you're gonna start to see more of like different types of people coming at you, or people that you wouldn't expect. Or 555 has nothing to do with that. Then it has to do with the fact that you're just gonna get more people interested in just like getting to know you on a friendship, personal, and business level too. But partially it's because there's something about you where you have direction and people want to follow you, 555. And a lot of people are just very directionless in this life. And I talk about avoiding the stuck people, and why people gravitate towards type of like people like you is because you guys probably always move with direction, but something about your energy right now is calling for people to follow you. So I'm pretty sure it's your calling, and this is your purpose, and it's just moving along. So I hope you guys like this message and enjoy your dinner evening. See you guys all next week. Bye guys.